Hello, awesome vegan people. Hello, hello. Shipping coming soon. Yeah. Can you guys hear me okay? I had some issues with the sound. I hope the sound is okay. It's a bit colder today. Mr. Fleck, hello. Marcus, hello. We are live, yes. Let's see what happens today. We never know. I was supposed to be live with Lodewijk in front of in front of Anne Frank, but he's a little bit sick, so we couldn't do it anymore. Hey, Gumli, nice to see you. So we're just gonna do this alone today. But that's okay. There's a lot of people on the street. It's a little bit colder than usual. But it's all good. It's all good. Oh, good. Oh, good. I feel like the camera's a little bit slanted. Let me see. Rich S says, hope you're good. I'm good, Rich. I'm good. I'm good. I'm thinking about every routine that I have and kind of challenging it. And I don't know if you guys ever had this thing where you go to bed one person and you wake up almost another. Well, not that you wake up another person. It's just like I felt like I dreamt for 5 nights or something, and just all in one. Hey, Tufty. And all because it's way too early to hear this asshole again. That's fine, you can leave. And that's because I just had, like, I think a bunch of weird dreams that they just kind of challenged me on everything. So I just woke up thinking, like I literally woke up today and I don't know, lately I've been having some difficulties waking up, like motivation to wake up per se. I don't know if you guys go through this, by the way. So today, this morning when I woke up, I was just like, I just had to sit for like 15 minutes to just, I don't know, think about what the fuck did I just dream? What's going on? That's because I'm going through some things in almost every aspect of my life, and I'm challenging all of it. So it's okay, this is the transition period. That's how it goes. That's how it always will be. When you're transitioning, it's a little bit difficult. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. And then that looks cold. I mean, it's like 1 degree. It's a little bit colder than yesterday. Yesterday it was 10, so it's maybe colder. But it'll be fine. You're transitioning? Yeah, I'm transitioning, yeah. I have to find a way to be sustainable financially, so that's one aspect of it. I want to find a way to see my sister, my family more often. I miss them also. And it's kind of difficult now with the US situation, with the money situation, so I guess that's also maybe tied a little bit to the money situation. I don't know, when you reach kind of like the limits at the gym, it's also progressing is kind of boring, so I have to also kind of change that a little bit to help me progress a little bit. I also recently realized that I maybe want to have a relationship, which I thought for a long time that I didn't. So I don't know. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things happening at the same time. But it's okay. That's how we get there. That's how we get there, everyone. Sometimes we gotta go through things in order to get there. And that's fine. Any book recommendations? Well, I'm reading this very interesting book. Thank you for asking, and thank you for the chat. I actually am reading this this book called Staring at the Sun. And it's about overcoming your own mortality. That may have something to do with the way I'm feeling, huh? It's a really good book. It's It's hard to explain exactly what it's about, but it's written by a therapist who who is who has some form of expertise in anxiety regarding death. That's a good one. That's a lot. Rich, don't make me cry, because whenever somebody says that what I'm doing is a lot, I tend to cry, because I'm like, I feel overwhelmed at times, don't get me wrong. But the thing about it is that there's nothing I can do to remove this overwhelming thing, is there? I just have to go through it, and it is what it is. But anyway, I'm sorry, I don't want to bum you guys. Like, I'm just tired. We just started the stream. Let's have some conversations today. It's gonna be fine, you know? I'm gonna be fine. We're all gonna be fine. Better to be processing possibilities than being depressed and bored. Yeah, that's how I see it also, Tufty. I mean, I remember the last time this happened when I was maybe 23, 24. And it was essentially when 22, 23. It was when I stopped believing in God. And it kind of led me into a little bit of a crisis back then, I remember. And I was in the same position, but, you know, well, I went to therapy and it helped out. That's what I'm doing today also. I'm going to therapy and it helps out, so yeah.
Hi.
Hey, you want to have a conversation with me?
So what's that all about?
I just ask you some questions about animals.
Oh, about animals?
Yeah. Are you okay being live on YouTube first of all? Because I am live on YouTube.
No, not really.
Okay, you can be off camera if you want.
And my name will not be mentioned.
You don't have to mention your name, no. Just
How long will the interview be?
How long do you have?
A couple of minutes or so.
Couple of minutes. I'm Chip.
What's your name?
Chip.
Chip.
Yeah. So I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals.
Oh, this is great.
How do you feel about animals?
Well, they are non-human animals,
Yeah.
right? I'm a vegan. So
You're a vegan?
I didn't know that.
Hi, I'm a vegan also. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
love to meet you.
High
Yeah.
five.
Yeah.
We don't meet so many vegans anymore.
You don't?
I think it's in a decline.
Do you live here in Amsterdam?
Yes, yes,
How long have you been vegan for?
yes. Good question. Maybe 7 years now.
7
And before that, I
years.
was a
Same.
vegetarian. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
I've been vegan for 5 years, and then before that I was vegetarian for like 7.
Yeah,
So.
yes. So actually, I'm not extreme animal lovers like having cats and dogs and
neither.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you also not?
Yeah,
Sometimes I'm a bit ashamed, you know, to people who love their dogs and take them to the vet all the time, and their cats peeing in their beds or shitting all over the place. And I don't often dare to say, hey, I'm actually not so into that, you
Yeah.
know, house animals, but yeah, I
Well, we
love. I
respect
think
them, that's why
cows.
we
Yeah, I
do it.
respect them. I think cows are really cool,
I agree.
and I really feel sorry when the calves are taken away. That kind of stuff I'm very sensitive to. I feel, you know.
Same.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you. Is it difficult to be vegan?
No, once you get used to it, it's actually quite easy.
Yeah, I completely agree with you.
You agree? Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of the times, you know, I have a lot of people in my chat who a lot of the times they go like, oh, it's difficult to be vegan. It's so difficult for me. But they always just neglect what animals go through, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
for us, it's just a simple choice. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems difficult because it's a change, but it's
Yeah.
still just a choice.
No,
for them.
but you have
It's-
to get used to it in the beginning. You know, I was kind of craving like for mozzarella or something.
Yeah.
You know, but that subsides quickly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
And you can eat very well. I mean, I love food, so and I love eating well, but can eat easily without dairy.
have you ever
yeah.
thought about doing activism for animals?
No, not yet. No.
So if you want to meet more vegans, we have these activism groups. That's how I met a lot of my vegan friends, where we just come together. If you don't want to speak to people, that's fine. You can just help in other ways. But we come together, we speak. Some of us speak to people, and we try to get other people to understand why it's important for us to be vegan. And we actually have a meeting tomorrow at 1 p.m. in front of Moko Museum here.
Really?
So if you want to join, you will meet some other vegans. You don't have to speak to anyone if you don't want to, but you can just chill out
Yeah.
with us a little bit.
Yeah. Actually, to be honest, I don't feel I have to tell others what they should do. Of course, my whole surroundings, they ask me, you know, oh, is it not difficult? And
Yeah.
But I take pride in cooking good meals so nobody misses meat or dairy, you know.
Yeah, the way
But
I see it, it's not necessarily talking to others what to do.
Yeah.
It's telling others what not to do. For example, if somebody would be abusing a woman, I would go
Yeah,
out
yeah.
there and
Well,
tell
then
them,
there's
don't
a
do
limit,
it,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, for me, the limit is also with animals. I don't care.
Animals,
Like, just
yeah.
don't abuse them. Or anybody, any sentient being, just leave
Yeah,
them alone.
sentient beings, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, what about plants?
Well, plants are not sentient, are they?
Are you, well, did you read the new book by Michael Pollan? Are you aware of Michael Pollan?
No, but I look at scientific evidence. I don't really necessarily trust books that much.
Yeah, sentient is maybe going too far, but they do really certainly react to violation or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, I'm not in favor of just like, chopping off plants for pleasure or something. But like,
No.
like we still do it out of necessity when we do it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
Well, we have to eat something.
we have
I
to eat
agree.
something. Exactly. And when we choose animal products, we anyway kill more plants. So it's like, okay, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I think we quite agree.
Yeah, we agree. Thank you so much for stopping by. Then let me
Yeah,
give you a
thank
card.
you.
You will have my YouTube channel there, and if you want to join us, as I said, just chill out, meet more vegans.
Yes.
1 p.m. tomorrow in front of Mokka.
Also the most follow speech. Your perception is the only. Thank you. Have
Thank
a
you
very
so much.
good day.
Yeah, you too.
It's very cool what you're doing.
Cheers. Have a good one. Cool woman, huh? Good start. Vegans. Hey, Marcos. Nice to see you. Nice lady. Yeah. Yeah, she was nice. So many vegans don't know how to talk about veganism, so they don't, and that's a real shame. Yeah, Lobo, it is a real shame. I feel, Lobo, Lodovike, thank you for being in the chat. Everyone knows you by Lodovike, Lobo, Lodovike. What I want to say is, I feel, Lodovike, maybe if you want to do this, I know there's fellow vegans we have here in the Netherlands, but I really would like to create more socializing events for vegans so that you guys want to have a conversation? Just so that we can, capture more people like this, get them to not feel alone sometimes, get them to, maybe some of them would understand why activism is important. I don't know. Cute? Yeah, I'm kind of cute. Look at that. Look at me.
Getting towards.
Hey, you want to have a conversation?
Hello. All right. So, what social experiment are you doing?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh, we're live.
Yeah.
All right, I guess.
How old are you?
19.
19? Okay. Excuse you looking at. Okay, you want to come here so that you interview?
Okay.
What's your name?
Darius.
Darius. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Where are you from, Darius?
From Poland.
From Poland?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Did you celebrate Fat Thursday yesterday?
Yeah, unfortunately not, because I'm on a little bit of a diet, so yeah.
It's a pity then, I guess. I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals. How do you feel about
Okay.
animals, Darius?
How do I feel about animals' rights? Well, I think this is a very important topic, and for example, in Poland we had these farms for fur, where the animals were being kept in very inhumane conditions, right? And I'm really opposed to that, obviously, because they do have consciousness, they do feel pain, they do feel all sorts of stuff. So we should treat them well,
Why?
What?
Why?
Because as I've said, they are conscious beings. It's not you can't compare, for example, a dog or a cow or something like that to say a worm. This is completely different levels of neurological development, and because of that, we should treat these farm animals that, as I've said, they do have this consciousness, maybe on a lesser level than humans, but still they do have some sort of it. They do feel pain, they do feel all of this stuff.
But why does that mean that we should treat them well?
What I mean, I guess that's just my own inner morality that just says, hurting things is bad.
Can I ask why? Why is it really bad?
I mean, I guess it's just all a social construct, sort of. For example, I don't know, in Papua New Guinea, if I was born there, I would think that, for example, cannibalism is pretty good, it's pretty okay,
Yeah.
right? So it's all depends on the society and the values that society places upon you, right?
But I can explain it to you why.
Okay,
Have you ever been tickled?
tickled, yeah.
Yeah. Does tickling hurt?
Does it hurt?
Yeah.
No. I mean, it's weird, but I
It's
wouldn't
weird.
say
It doesn't
so.
hurt, right?
Yeah.
But you don't want to be tickled, do you?
I mean, depends by whom. Yeah.
Yeah, depends by whom. I guess I get it in the
Yeah.
context, but you wouldn't want to be tickled if you don't want to be tickled, right?
Yeah.
So it would be wrong if somebody tickled you
Yeah.
because you don't want to.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be the same with pain? Because you don't want pain, it would be wrong for somebody to inflict pain.
Yeah.
Because if you want pain and somebody wants to inflict pain on you, then you would welcome it, right?
Yeah. I mean, if I was like a masochist or something, yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
guess.
Yeah, yeah. So it's wrong to make them to suffer or feel pain because they don't want to suffer or feel pain, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it then logically entail that it's wrong also to kill them?
You mean to like slaughter them for meat and
Whatever
stuff?
reason, yeah. Because they also don't want that.
So are you like a proponent of veganism or something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, look, I can't be an animal rights activist if I'm not a vegan. So.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, completely like leaving meat alone, not eating meat. For me, it would be like really weird. I've eaten meat like my whole life and stuff. So like, I don't know.
What if
it
the only
kinda,
meat you can find is from animals who suffer?
Don't we have like some new technologies that are like we can make meat from like plants or something like that?
Yeah, we have plant-based meat. We have
Yeah.
we have lab-grown meat in the process, but yeah, we have all these other options. And I don't like honestly, it's not about what you eat necessarily when I speak about it. It's about the animals go through, right? You said
Yeah.
you don't want animals to suffer, but isn't the same reason you don't want animals to suffer should be the same reason you don't want animals to be killed? They don't want to be suffer and they don't want to be killed.
Well, I mean,
In fact, if I asked you, would you rather suffer or would you rather be killed?
it depends on the method of killing, I would say, because
So if I shoot, would you rather I stab you in the leg right now or shoot you in the head?
well, I would rather be shot in the head. Yeah.
So instead of being stabbed, you'd rather be shot in the head?
Yeah, because
You would still get to live, if I stab you in the leg.
well, but like, what if you, for example, slashed my artery or something, right?
No, but I don't
Then
mean
I
like killing you, like making you suffer. So if I make you
Oh.
suffer,
So like, I either insta die or like I just suffer a little bit and then go on.
yeah.
But okay, then I wouldn't like to die.
What if I just make you suffer 1 hour per week?
Where are you going with this?
Because I'm just like, you see, like a lot of the times we're put in this position where we're saying suffering is bad or making animals suffer is bad, but then we ignore the killing. It's like, oh, well, killing is okay somehow. Because instead of actually focusing on what we're doing to them, we're creating this false comparison of between killing with suffering and killing without suffering. And yes, killing without suffering is better than killing with suffering, but if there's no necessity for any of it, then all of them are bad. And there is no necessity for us to use or kill animals. So suffering, killing them, using them is bad.
I mean, technically, yeah, that's a fair point, but like,
I mean, what would be a logical reason to put an animal in that position when there's no necessity on your end?
I mean, the necessity comes from like the demand for meat, yeah.
Yeah, but the demand is not like I can demand the flesh of humans also. It doesn't mean it's a necessity, right?
I mean, I guess yeah, but like it's more accepted because humans have eaten animal meat for like tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of years, yeah. So like this is kind of
We've also did slavery for hundreds of thousands of years. We killed each other. Women didn't have rights for a long time. It's just because we did it for a long
Okay.
time, I don't think it means it's like imagine if I start doing something now, I convince my family to start doing something now, and we just start doing it for thousands of years now. We just continue doing it, and down the line, more and more people are convinced of doing it. That doesn't mean that what we're doing is right or wrong. It just means we did it for a long time. It can't seem that way as if like, oh wait, but surely it can't be wrong. We did it for so long, but it can. Yeah, it can, definitely can. We can easily ignore injustices and doing them for a long time.
yeah. I mean, I guess so, but then again, I would say that if we are like uh, breeding these animals, like giving them a more comfortable life, right? So we're not like completely just packing them into this like basically cages like right next to each other. You know, we've all seen these pictures of like these industrial scale farms where the
Yeah.
animals like have basically no space and all of that. I feel like it is sort of, I mean, it's definitely more acceptable, but like I don't feel as bad if we give them like these few years of this more comfortable life, if we then like painlessly take them out and make them turn them into meat. Yeah.
No, obviously, obviously, if one of your friends dies, you would feel less bad knowing that they died instantly than if they died suffering, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and if they lived like a good life before that.
Yeah. But if the option were for them not to die at all,
Well, I
that
mean,
would be the
I guess
best
that's
option,
I guess
wouldn't
that's not the option at all with like any living being, right?
with animals, the option is for them to not be killed, for them to not be used in the first place. Because yeah, we bring them into existence for this purpose, but you were brought into existence. Imagine if somebody just wrote a purpose on you. Your mother brought you into existence and said, "Hey, your purpose is to be a slave. If you gotta be that." And imagine if she had so much power over you that you could never choose otherwise. Would that be fair towards you?
Well, I guess no, but then again, I don't think these animals can even grasp these concepts that they are being held there for like this purpose. I think that their whole life they are living in this sort of ignorance, you know, this.
Well, we can equate for that. Let's imagine that you have a brother, right? And your
Yeah.
brother is intellectually challenged. He has the same level of intelligence of any other animal. Would it be okay if your mother decided that they should be a slave? They couldn't grasp what's happening to them. They can't really understand what's happening to them. Would it be okay for your mother to take advantage of them?
Well, no, but like.
So why would it be okay to do it to any other animal?
You know, we also have to differentiate. Like, I hate to be that guy, but we also have to differentiate like different, like what we mean by slavery. Because throughout history,
Well,
there
what
have
we do
been-
to animals?
what do we do to animals?
That's
Again,
slavery.
it depends on like the individual farm. Yeah.
They're all farming is slavery. What do you mean? We bring them into existence. We feed them what
Yeah,
we want.
but like
we treat them
the
how we want,
specific
and then
the
we kill them.
specific kind of slavery, right? Because I think we can all agree that if you were, for example, a household slave in ancient Greece, you would have a much better life than, for example, if you were a slave in North America during the colonial era,
Yeah.
right? So
But
there's
they're
this-
both bad, aren't they?
But yeah, but it's like a spectrum, you know. One's better than the other.
Just like as I said, I could beat a person with a pipe, or I could shoot them, right? Like if I beat them with a pipe to death, it's very bad. If I shoot them, it's still bad. But like there's obviously degrees of bad, but the threshold of it being bad is past. Slavery is the threshold of it being bad already. So I'm just like, because I understand maybe you've always done it and you want to continue doing it, and maybe you don't know how to do it, and I'll provide you resources with that. But what exactly would it justify, knowing that you have a way to accomplish your dietary goals on a plant-based diet without the exploitation and killing of these animals? How could you ever justify demanded the exploitation of killing of animals? And what would be the difference? Like imagine if you had the machine right now hooked to you that just gives you all the nutrition that you need, and then you just all of a sudden go and tell somebody, well, just go kill some animals. Just go bring them into existence, use them, and then kill them. Why? Well, just because. I've always done it. Just do it. I know I get all my nutrition from other sources, but you should just go and kill some animals.
Okay, well then you've convinced me of like, for example, these plant-based meats and like
Yeah.
these lab-grown meats and all of this stuff. But like, you know, like a man can want his meat, okay?
It's
Like,
not your meat, though, is it? Your meat is in your pants or all over your body. It's nowhere. It's nowhere near.
I mean, yeah, but like
nowhere
as
near.
a
Is his flesh your meat? if I kill him and chop him into pieces, is it your meat?
no, but that,
What if you
That's
buy
okay.
me? What if you pay me to do that? Is it your meat?
okay, that's like a completely different. That's like a completely different thing, okay?
Yeah, but it's
like,
reminiscent of the same idea that we all of a sudden think we have owning status over the body of these animals. We say, well, it's my meat because I want to use your body.
Well, then, as I've said, like, then we should like increase the like funding and stuff for like these products, these like plant-based meat products and all of
Well,
this
that's not what
stuff.
I'm asking you to do, huh? To pay for those, not for the other ones.
Well, okay, then I could next time I'm in the shop, I'm gonna look for like these.
You can buy whatever you want. Listen, you can buy tofu, you can buy tempeh. These are very cheap. You can buy soy chunks, are high in protein and very cheap. They're complete protein. I think you can buy soy chunks at like a quarter of the price of meat, and they're higher in protein than meat. So, and they just essentially take the taste of anything you put them in. So you can just spice them however you want. Use whatever sauce. Like if you use a barbecue sauce, you're not even gonna taste the difference. So you can do all this without the exploitation of animals. And I'm here to speak up for animals. Like on our side, there's so many choices we have. On their side, there's just, are you going to be exploited or not? And you make that choice by voting with your money. If you pay an animal product, an animal will be exploited to death. And they're an individual. It's not about the numbers. It's not about getting the numbers down. It's about getting that no individuals into being exploited, you know?
Man, now I feel bad for eating that ham sandwich.
It's okay. It doesn't matter what you did in the past. It's what we do going forward. You know, we don't care about the past. We all did shitty things in the past. You know, when we realize what we're doing is wrong, it's how we handle that going forward that matters. Let me give you a card, okay?
Okay, fine.
So there's as I explained to you, there's some help here. It's called Challenge 22. They hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day, and they help you go vegan. All of it for free.
Okay.
But there's a documentary here that maybe you should watch that kind of teaches you what it is that I'm talking about. It's called Dominion. Do you think you can watch that?
Okay, I mean, you know, I often watch like these documentaries, so.
So until you watch it, do you think you can be plant-based until you watch it? Just consume plant-based?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could try it.
Yeah, there's a place here called Karma Kebab. They have plant-based kebab. It's fucking delicious. You can try it. I don't know, it's 5 minutes walking from here.
I'm not hungry right now, but like
yeah,
later.
There's a lot of
okay.
vegan places around, and almost every restaurant has a vegan option.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Cheers.
For the talk.
Have a good one. Have a nice vegan life, okay?
Okay. So am I gonna be like in a YouTube video? Or
Yeah, you have my YouTube channel there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that cheap guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a good one. Cheers.
Have a good day.
Karma Kebab again. Yeah, it was brought up. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. If you're enjoying the stream so far, remember to hit that like. Linda sleeps. How early is it for you? No, wait, Linda, you're in Sweden. I keep forgetting. I don't know why I think you're in US. You're in Sweden. It's not that early. Can someone tell the lions not to eat other animals? Not a vegan, but you're a cutie patootie. I'll take it, thank you. Working on fences is hard. Okay, Linda, let me show you. Linda. Okay, so let me show you. So you see, Linda, what you have here is one of these big little flowers that has two of these, you see? 1, 2, and then a squiggly little thing. And then one of these small ones. And they just repeat each other constantly. And then you have this weird thing, which I'm not going to show you, but yeah. Screenshotting. I'll send you a photo, Linda. I'll send you a photo afterwards. I actually was thinking of sending you a photo before. Always on the road. Hey, Zeus. Nice to see you here. 7:30 in USA. It's 5:30 there. Okay. You will forget. I won't forget, Linda. I will not forget. I will not forget. I have the elephant mind. I just joined. What's this? Well, we're doing a social experiment. I'm doing a social experiment. I'm holding a sign that says I'm doing a social experiment. Come talk to me. It's mirrored because the YouTube app mirrors it. I'm in front of Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, and I'm waiting for people to come and talk to me. I'm going to have conversations with ethics about animals and other stuff. It's 1:36 in Bremen City. Your hands, your gloves look like Lego hands. These are actually very cool gloves. You see, because I just do this. And I can use my, see? And I can use my phone or whatever. Oh no, it's too cold. Bam. And they have a little magnet over here, you see? This is a magnet to this. It's actually pretty cool. You want to have a conversation with me?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 17.
17. You can't be on camera though. You're too young. You can't give informed consent. If your parents are here, it would be different. But
Can she call her parents to confirm?
no, well, no, because I don't know if they're your parents. That's the thing. Yeah.
Okay, then. But
Yeah.
in 1 week I will be 18.
You'll be 18 in 1 week. Well, if I'm here again, I'll see you here again.
Okay.
Have a good one. I can't have minors on my stream if they can't consent, can they? Learned my lesson. Can anyone else hear the clicking? Is there a clicking? Is this a vegan channel? Yes, it is. Oh, I hear the clicking. Okay, let me fix it. Okay, no more clicking. There you go. Thank you, Pixie. Yeah, so what happens is this isn't a perfect microphone for two microphones. You see, it's kind of fucked up on one side. So I fixed it. Okay, no more clicking. You're cute. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Chip. I thought I was going mad. No, you're not. I enjoy getting up before sunrise because I love the quietness before the world erupts in chaos. Oh, I can definitely relate to that. It's so freaking awesome to wake up at like 5 a.m., go to the gym before everyone is there, just be amongst the first people at the gym. There's nobody there. It's quiet. It's nice. Oh, I fucking love it. What made you become vegan? Well, I don't know. I listened to debates online and I realized that what I'm doing is wrong. I always just justified it, like I continued to watch these debates, and I kind of knew that not being vegan is wrong, but I always just thought that what I'm doing is not that, right? Like, oh, I'm not supporting that. What I'm seeing is, the animals are treated nicely. Like, what kind of what this guy is saying? Like, oh, the animals are treated nicely, but then I looked into it, and in reality, even when the animals are treated nicely, they always cut corners, they always do shit. So that just kind of made me realize that I am paying for something horrific. And then, with time, I realized that even just treating them nicely and killing them is wrong, because it truly is. It's kind of fucked up. Chip, what is your day job? I'm a software engineer. I'm a software engineer for an animal rights organization. Essentially, everything I do is for animal rights these days. But sometimes, I like to speak up for women's rights also. I just find that people get a lot more triggered for women's rights for some reason. People get easier triggered for animal rights, but people get a lot more triggered for women's rights. I don't know why. People are just weird, man. Are you in Amsterdam? Yeah, I'm in Amsterdam. Are you still doing the fuck a fan contest? The fuck? No, I'm not doing that. What the hell are you talking about? 43 years carnivore. Jesus, I feel sorry for your inner... I feel sorry, first of all, for the 43,000, tens of thousands of animals that were exploited and slaughtered for you. And I also feel sorry for, your arteries. Your arteries must not like what you're doing right now. Let's go. I'm excited for you and 40 Chip. Hey, Axel. Axel, is 40 also alive? Nice, that's cool. I eat 6 kilos of meat every day. I mug you so hard. Jesus Christ, man. You're gonna die very early if you eat that much meat every single day. And not just that you're gonna die, your morbidity is gonna be fucking horrific. Fuck me, that's stupid. What's your ApoB? If you said you did blood work, what's your ApoB? Jesus Christ, like carnivore is probably the stupidest diet in the world. Like whether you eat animal products or not, I'll just tell you right here, don't be a carnivore. That would be just stupid. That would be stupid as hell. it's just one of those really really stupid things you can do. We have so much empirical data showing that meat is actually not that good for you. Obviously, in smaller doses, it won't affect your health. But if you're just going to be eating only meat, it's probably going to affect it, yeah. Stick to morals, meat is time tested. Well, that's kind of stupid also to say, because in reality, people consumed meat once a week for a long time throughout our history. We've been eating animal products, sure, for a long time, but we used to eat them once or twice a week, not every single day, 3 times a day. So, yeah, don't bet don't put your eggs in that basket, because you're just gonna be wrong about that. I'm just saying, don't be stupid, like, but if you want to be stupid with your body, far be it from me to judge what you do with your body. My problem is when you're violating the rights of others. Like, if you want to kill yourself, it's your choice. I'm all pro-choice in this situation. I don't have a problem in it. Just keep in mind that when you do that, if in the process you choose to also exploit and slaughter others, then maybe you shouldn't. Telling us what to do is a violation. Well, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what not to do. Don't rape, don't steal, and don't kill. It's pretty simple. It's not that difficult, really. Just leave all sentient beings alone. Leave all individuals alone. It's pretty simple. What's the view on hunting for meat? Well, I wouldn't hunt humans. Why would I hunt humans? I don't need to hunt humans. Tell cats to leave rats alone? Well, if a cat would understand morality the way you theoretically should, and I could theoretically talk to a cat and tell them and explain to them what they're doing is wrong, and they wouldn't become defensive or put up a high ego like a lot of people do, then yeah, I think a cat should theoretically also stop doing that to rats or other animals. Do you fight halal? I don't have a particular issue against one religion. I have an issue with all religions, if you're asking me. I think they're all equally stupid. So, halal, I don't know, kosher, regular, they're all just ways to murder an innocent animal. Just don't murder an innocent animal. I want to hear these non-vegan use similar arguments with a cop. Sir, the reason why I didn't stop at the stop sign, because lions don't stop at stop signs. That's such a good one, Felix. What do you mean a lion won't stop at a stoplight, you asshole? That's a good one, Axel. What if it's their culture? Oh, yeah, right. I should care. If it's cultural to kill people, all of a sudden I should care about their culture. No, I don't care. Culture is just dead people telling us do this or do that. Culture needs to adapt. If you want to maintain certain aspects of your culture, like the significance of that culture, or I don't know, what it means to you, the emotions you get, like the coming together with your family or something, you do that. But if in the process of you doing that, a sentient being has to be exploited and slaughtered for you, then change your culture. There were certain things that were cultural throughout our history that shouldn't happen. For example, female genital mutilation is something that is cultural in certain countries, and I don't think that should continue to happen. And not just that, like circumcision is another genital mutilation tactic that is cultural in a lot of places. Well, not a lot of places, especially in the US. And yeah, it's also something that shouldn't happen. You shouldn't just unconsensually mutilate somebody. So no, culture does not dictate what is moral or immoral. Some cultural things can be moral, some cultural things are immoral. And that's essentially the situation. Hey Twisted, nice to see you here. Now I have an actual question. Okay. Why do we care and fight about random shit? Oh, I mean, we shouldn't fight about random shit. I think I personally am right now sitting, caring, and fighting against injustice. That's not random. It's actually very unrandom. Injustice is when you know, you treat somebody unfairly in order for you to benefit from their act. It's exploitation, right? That's the definition of exploitation, which is an injustice. And yeah, this isn't random.
I'll talk to you.
Hi, are you okay being live on YouTube?
I am.
Okay.
Come talk to me.
You wanna come here, Stitcher and View? What's your name?
Jeff.
Jeff, I'm Jeff. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Where are you from, Jeff?
I'm from, well, I grew up in Reading, so England.
Oh, love it, Jeff. Okay.
Nice.
So I'm Chip. I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for the animals.
Cool.
Do you live here in Amsterdam, by the way?
I don't know, visiting, holiday.
Okay. What do you think about animals?
I love them.
You love them.
Yeah, I
Do
love
you think we
animals.
can love animals while at the same time pay for them to be treated like objects?
I think it's difficult. I think that we've got ourselves involved in a bit of an industrial complex, and yeah, I think it could be better. I think we should be really all have small holdings and treat animals with respect, but they're tasty.
Okay, but like, do you think it would be respectful to kill an animal without any necessity behind it?
I don't think it's cool, but I kind of understand both sides. Yes, okay, you know, I do get it. Animals are, you know, their feelings, and they're cool things. They have no real animosity against you. They're just being themselves. But
Yeah.
at the same time, chicken tastes good.
Yeah, but you know, imagine if I said that about a certain race of humans. I get it. They
Yeah.
feel, they have feelings, but you
Yeah.
know, their flesh tastes good. Would it be justified for
Yeah.
me to kill them?
No. But I think we are, as humans, supposed to eat animals.
Oh no,
So-
no, there's no supposed to. We're not supposed to do anything. We can do
Okay.
whatever we want.
Well, that's how I feel. That's my opinion. I do think we are supposed to. Just from the design of our teeth, I do think we are designed to
Well, we
eat
have health
flesh.
outcomes showing that we can be healthy on a plant-based diet, so it doesn't matter
Yeah.
whether we can or should. Like implying that we should eat meat because of the shape of our teeth would also mean that a gorilla, who's a herbivore who has very sharp teeth,
Yeah.
should somehow eat meat, but they don't.
But they can survive without it. I think human beings they struggle to survive without meat. So is there not some case to be said that without some sort of B vitamins and some irons as well, that we can't survive as well? We're not
Without
quite as
those
healthy.
micronutrients, we can't survive, but we can get those micronutrients from plants.
Okay. Well, then if there's a way without doing it, then potentially. But I do think that, I think as well the whole design around it being tasty.
But is that a justification that it's okay to kill somebody because they're tasty?
In a way, yeah, because the whole design of the way we're made up. If things didn't taste good, like poisonous plants don't taste good because they're poisonous. So if chicken was not supposed to be eaten, it wouldn't be tasty.
Oh, wait a
Kind
minute.
of, that's kind of what I think.
Wait a minute, do drugs feel good?
It depends. Depends on the drugs.
Does heroin feel good?
I'm assuming it does because people.
Yeah.
The people.
Does that mean we should shoot up heroin? Are we designed to shoot up heroin?
I don't know.
Because
I
it feels so good to do it.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Yeah, I mean there is a possibility, but the taste of
Well,
something.
let's imagine
it
really
looks
high
good
in
too.
sugar ice cream.
Yeah.
Tastes
tastes
really
good.
good.
Yeah,
Are we designed to eat really high in sugar ice cream?
that's true. No, we're not. But there is something about the dopamine receptors. So we should need some sort of carbohydrate, and I think high sugars have been designed to tap into the next level of human sort of interaction with his outside environment.
How
You
is
know-
this relevant? Because we're talking about exploitation and slaughter of a sentient being. for something that we can get in other sources. Like we can get food satisfaction from other sources.
Yeah,
we can
true.
wear other things and we
This
don't
is
have
true.
to wear their skin, right?
This is true.
And like to be specific and say, yeah, but I only want to get this particular taste. How is it justified? Like I understand.
I'm not
like,
justifying it. I'm just saying that is a good explanation as to why people do it.
Yeah.
So I think what we're trying to do is we're trying to change people's opinion and trying to change people's way of living.
I'm trying to change
in-
your opinion, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, and you do make a good case. And I don't enjoy the slaughter of animals, but at the same time, if there is a way that we can do it without, then great. But I would miss chicken. I would
We
miss
have
I would miss
plant-based
meat.
We have plant-based chicken.
But how good is it? And how?
If you
and
put
how-
it in a dish, you won't even feel the difference.
Okay. Well, then I'm open to it, and I have been vegetarian before.
Well, I'm talking
when I
about
was
being
food-
vegan, by the way, because cheese, milk, they all exploit animals to death.
This is true. This is true. Eggs,
Same,
honey.
same.
I don't know about honey though.
Honey's also, anyway, the easiest one to replace. You just get maple syrup, that's it.
Yeah.
Maple
But is it-
syrup, agave, whatever syrup you get,
Yeah,
it will be the
I
same.
think you make interesting points, and I would be open to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have got a boat to catch at 2
Yeah.
o'clock. So I
How
do
many
need to
more
go.
animals should be exploited and killed for you from now on?
For me, it's not as many. And like I say, it's not necessarily. Yeah, I don't think exploitation and killing animals is fair, but I do think that there is something to be said for eating a healthy, balanced diet. So if we can get that
You
without,
yeah, you can get that without.
fine. But
So if you can get that without, how many more animals should be exploited and killed for you from now
for
on?
me,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I'll probably end up eating chicken today. I probably
Why?
will, but
You know that those innocent animals, their lives matter to
they're
them.
already dead. The ones I get from the shop.
Yeah, but you understand supply and demand, that then another chicken will be brought into existence and killed for you.
Yeah, I do get it. I hear you, and I think you make valid points. Will that change things overnight? I'm unsure.
What if it were dogs? Would you change overnight for dogs?
Well, I think there's quite a few dogs killed globally. For
So would you pay
consumption.
for dogs to be killed for you?
What to eat? No, I don't. I don't even know how they taste, to be honest.
Just like chicken, let's say.
Yeah, yeah, it's an interesting one. It does make you think.
A dog deserves to live just as much as a chicken does. You don't get to choose the species you're born into. You still have an experience
What
of
time
life.
you got, babe? 1:45. So we've got 15 minutes. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I do. I think the system that exists to produce meat doesn't necessarily fit the dog and cat. And I think as well from a Western society,
What do you mean? We can easily do this to dogs.
hold on, let me finish. Because we have domesticated those animals, it does make it more difficult to justify in my mind, because the majority of chickens aren't domesticated. So I think
What
it
does
is
that have to?
interesting.
What does it matter if we're domesticated? Dogs are domesticated too.
I get it, but that's a point of view and an opinion held by someone who lives in the West, where dogs and cats are domesticated.
Domesticated, yeah.
So it does make it a more difficult choice if you're saying, do you want to eat a dog? Because immediately I think of the pets I had growing up. Something from chicken, I kind of think, okay, do you know what?
But
Not
shouldn't
that
this be
they're-
an argument against what you're doing? Because it's an argument that says clearly that you've just been taught one thing about these animals. It's not
Yeah.
a logical thing. You've just been taught that way.
No, and I get it. I completely hear what you're saying, but it doesn't make it any less necessary in my life.
Well,
You
it's
know,
not necessary.
It's something to think about.
I don't think it affects necessity at
but
all.
I can't. I'm not planning to go vegan tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, but while you do that, animals will be exploited and killed for you. You know that, right?
I agree. Yeah, they will.
Innocent victims who feel just like you. Like
Yeah.
if you were in in their position, would you want somebody to say, "Oh, I'm just gonna kill you, maybe your girlfriend, and then I'll stop"?
Yeah, I would be upset with that.
You'd be upset
would,
with that.
I would.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
why do it to others?
Yeah, it's very true. It's very true.
You can get literally. You're in Amsterdam. You live in UK, Amsterdam. These are the most vegan-friendly places in the world. You can find vegan chicken almost everywhere. It's literally the same thing. High in
Right, I'm gonna
protein.
call it there, man. Cheers, Chip.
Okay, let me give
But-
you a card. Okay.
Give me a card. I appreciate your time.
Can you watch a documentary? It's called Dominion.
I will look into it for sure.
Until you watch it, how about you don't eat animal products? Do it for the animals, not for me. Do you think you can do that?
I'm not going to promise that because I can't. That wouldn't be fair.
Come on, man.
Because
Do it
I'd be,
for the
I'd just
animals,
be,
not for
I'd
me.
just be saying it to please you.
You're not
and
gonna
to
be.
please,
You're not gonna
you know what I mean?
promise to exploit and murder innocent animals for 2 meals, literally, for 2 meals.
I've got to go.
Come on, man.
I've got to go.
It's 2 freaking meals.
I've got to go. All right. Thanks.
2 freaking meals. 2 meals. It's so difficult. 2 meals. I can't. I can't stop exploiting them. 2 meals. 2 fucking meals. It's insane. I feel disgusted for shaking their hands. You could even just fast and just eat some nuts. Yeah, exactly. Like literally anything. I'm glad he didn't take you up on it. You're glad that he's gonna be murdering animals? That's a weird thing to be glad about, but you know. I guess if you're glad that animals will be exploited, abused, and slaughtered, I don't know what type of person you must be if you're glad about that, you know? Anti-vegans get so triggered. Yeah, they do. They do, Linda. They do. It's insane, huh? It's so insane that, honest to God, like just being vegan means literally you yourself not participating in animal exploitation. I think they just have a problem with animal rights activists. But, you know, if they say that they're anti-vegan, everybody will be like, because being vegan, just people have a problem with people being vegan for some reason, you know? It's like how people have a problem for being feminists. It's just stupid people will have a problem with people who make them feel bad, right? That will always be the case. So it's very easy for them to say, I'm an anti-vegan because, you know, most people will feel bad about in the presence of a vegan because they know that what they're doing is wrong. But if they said, I'm an anti-animal rights person, they would be like, everybody would be like, what the fuck are you saying? What do you mean you're anti-animal rights? You think animals should not have rights? But that's the logical thing that they are. They're against animal rights. That's just what they are. Being against veganism means being against animal rights. It's kind of fucked up, huh? It's insane. Keep up the good work. You can't change someone's mind in one conversation. Thanks for making him aware. Well, I'm trying, you know. I'm trying. Yeah, you can't change in one conversation, but, you know. Somebody's against animal rights. Okay. So then you should be against human rights also because humans are animals. So much support in the chat. Thank you so much, everyone, for the support. Where are you at? Well, I'm in front of Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. I'm holding a sign that says I'm doing a social experiment, come talk to me. And I'm trying to have conversations with people where we challenge them on their beliefs. But yeah, I want to ask you, everyone, what's your morning routine like? I want to find out what the morning routine of most people is like. I'm actually, as I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm kind of challenging my own routine these days. So what is your morning routine like? Do you wake up and go to the gym? Do you wake up, have breakfast? Do you wake up and journal? You know, because for me, it's there's a lot of things that I want to do when I wake up because it's the time when I have the most energy. So yeah. Somebody says they eat 10 pounds of bacon for breakfast. Well, J-Rob, I'll just tell you right here, right now, that's highly carcinogenic, and I think that's kind of stupid to do that. But you know, I'm assuming you're just probably behaving like a child and saying something nonsensical. And you know, far be it from me, but if you actually do that, you should probably stop because that's very bad for you. Eat breakfast and shower. It's a good one. Do you eat the breakfast in the shower?
Hi.
Hey, you want to have a conversation with me?
Yeah.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Right. Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Give me one second. You want to come somewhere here that you're with?
Yeah. Sure.
Love it. What's your name?
Jos.
Yes, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
What's your name?
Diana.
Diana. Nice to meet you. Where are you guys from?
I'm from Amsterdam.
You're from Amsterdam?
For Rotterdam.
Rotterdam. Well, I'm from Romania, but I live here in
Okay.
Amsterdam. I'm an animal rights activist.
Okay.
I fight for animals. How do you guys feel about animals?
I feel that we're not treating our animals right.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I like animals, and I think that the fight to do the right to the animals is just.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Should we treat animals like objects?
No.
No.
No, no.
Living creatures.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we know that animals want to live. We know that they have an experience of life and that they want that experience of life to be their own, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
If we choose to intervene in that for our own benefit, would that be objectifying us? Would that be us objectifying them?
I think so. Yeah.
Like, they, for instance, if we're not concerned what's in their mind, what they want, or
Oh, we don't care.
we don't care, but
Most people don't care.
we just care about their body or what their body gives, that would be us objectifying them,
Yeah,
right?
but even when you have them as a pet in your house for cuddling, caring,
Yeah.
you're still objectifying because you're using them. They can choose.
Yeah, for your companionship. I agree with you. Yeah, I completely agree
They
with
can
you. on
choose.
that. Obviously, when it comes to pets, it can become a little bit complex because I think that if you rescue an animal and you, instead of them sitting in a cage, you keep them in your house and you do the best for them, I don't think that's necessarily objectification. I think you're just taking
No,
somebody,
that's just taking care of the animal.
taking care of them, exactly. But when it comes to, for example, for farm animals, what we do is we use them, we objectify them, and all for trivial products.
Exactly.
Products we don't need: food, clothing, sometimes even entertainment. How do you guys feel about that?
No, I don't like to have animals for entertainment, and I think let them free.
Yeah.
Let the fishes be in the ocean, not in an aquarium or something like that. And let the elephants in the jungle, not close them up. Don't do that.
Completely agree.
No fences, in their own world.
Live in harmony with each
And
other.
living, yes.
Like we used to do.
Yes.
And like some tribes in Indonesia
Yes.
or South America still do.
What about clothing? Do we need to use animals for clothing? Do we need to wear their
not,
skin?
Not necessarily.
No.
No, we can
We
wear
do have
anything else.
other things.
Exactly. What about food? Do we have other foods also?
Yes, also.
more and more.
More and more.
Yes.
So if we have other options, can we justify forcing an animal into a slaughterhouse knowing that we don't need
No.
to? No, we cannot.
No.
Have you guys ever thought about being vegan and not forcing animals
No.
in this position?
Not yet. Well,
yet.
I eat not so much meat anymore.
No.
Not so much cheese.
No.
No.
No, mostly cheese. and
There are alternatives.
There are, yeah. And when it comes to cheese, for example, for dairy products, do you know why I have a problem with dairy products? Do you know what happens to dairy cows?
Yeah, they're
Oh.
being how do you say that? They're being used as slaves.
Yeah, they're
Exactly.
impregnated repeatedly because
Yeah.
they only produce milk after they have a baby. They take away their babies. Do you know why they take away their babies?
So they produce more and they can be pregnant again
Yeah.
sooner.
Well, they do it so that the baby doesn't drink the milk, but
Yeah.
also so that they can
Yes.
produce more. If the baby is born male, what if
Terrible, terrible.
Born a male, it will be slaughtered.
exactly? And the females, they suffer the same fate as their mothers every year
Yes,
impregnated,
of course, they are suffering.
repeated
It's their baby.
impregnation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
me check, because we have to go to.
After 6 years of repeated impregnation, they kill them.
Yeah.
Cows can live up to 24 years. So why do you think they kill them that early?
I don't know.
They can't get them pregnant anymore,
Okay.
or their milk
Yeah.
production declines.
Yeah.
Do you think we as consumers have responsibility for this happening to them?
I think we are responsible for that.
Yeah, because we pay for it to happen, right? It
Yeah.
starts with us.
But I thought this was a social experiment, and this is more an animal rights experiment.
It is, yeah.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
It's
You're
very
doing
okay.
great thing, but
Okay.
we walk on.
Let me give you a card, okay? Before you go. There's a documentary called Dominion. Give that a watch, and if you don't agree with what happens there, you can choose to be vegan, and you have all the resources to help you
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Hi, can I be part of the social experiment?
Yeah, of course. Are you okay being live on YouTube? Are you okay being live on
Yes, of
YouTube?
course.
How old are you?
18.
18? Okay. You look very young. Come here.
Okay.
Nice. What's your name?
Agustina.
Eltina.
Agustina.
Austina. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you
How are you?
from?
Argentina.
Argentina. You want to be also in it?
Yeah.
You want to come here so that you're in view? Nice. Love it. What's your name?
Juan Ignacio.
Juan Ignacio.
Yeah.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. From Argentina.
Yeah.
What brings you guys to Amsterdam?
Tourism.
Tourism.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Love it. Love it. Have you been here for a while or?
No, we just arrived here in the morning.
Okay, good conversation. Like you just flew
Yes,
for
we
8
flew.
hours, or what is it? 12 hours?
No, more than 8 hours, but we came here from the UK, from London.
Ah, okay.
So it's 15
That's not that
minutes.
bad. Okay,
Yes.
okay. So I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals. How do you guys feel about animals?
Yes, I love them.
Love
We
them?
have a dog, and it's like another kid
Yeah.
of our family.
What's the dog's name?
Piper.
Pepper.
Yes.
Oh, like pepper? Like.
Yeah, kind of it.
That's good. Are they a bit spicy? What's going on there?
No.
Like, do you think Pepper has their own personality? Do you think, like, when you look at them, that there's a somebody there?
Of course, definitely.
Yeah. Like, there's somebody who experiences life, right?
Yes.
Do you think that applies to all animals or just dogs?
I don't interact with many animals, like just to know about that, but dogs, cats, also domestic animals in general, I think they do.
Yeah. And where do you think this experience of life comes from? Do you think it's which body part generates that experience of life?
The brain.
Exactly. So wouldn't it be logical that any other animal that has a brain most likely also has an experience of life?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So when it comes to cats and dogs, here obviously we think that they deserve all the rights and they should be respected, kind of like as a human would, right? But when it comes to cows, chickens, and pigs, we don't do the same. But do you think we should?
I was a vegetarian for 2 years for this same topic because I just felt so bad with all these animals like dying for nothing when they have like a nervous system, they feel everything.
They also have an experience of life.
The experience of life, they've been raised, they've been living. So yeah, I understand and I definitely think we should be more conscious about that.
Yeah. Do you think we need to do what we do to them, like bring them into existence so that we can use them and kill them?
It's kind of cruel when you think about it, but I also think it's the circle of life.
Well,
Like-
it would be the circle of life if we did this to cats and dogs also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it depends on what and which country or culture you're asking
For the
this
same
to.
reason, just because
You
we
know,
want to.
In India, they wouldn't kill a cow
Oh, they
or
do, they
eat
do.
them. No, in India.
India's the 4th or 5th largest exporter of beef worldwide.
Yes.
Yeah, this
But-
whole they don't
or
kill cows
in
is-
China, they kill dogs for eating them, and in Argentina, it would be unimaginable to do that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
obviously there's cultural lines that we draw in the sand, right? But I don't think culture should dictate what is right and wrong. Do you think what culture should dictate what is right and wrong?
No, but it's what you've been raised with. So,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's what.
It's
more,
it's your baseline for it,
Yes.
right? But it's not necessarily what should be there.
No, not
So-
definitely what should be, but it's what you think it's okay.
Yeah, well, the reason why I bring this up is because is there any difference between dogs and cows that justifies this difference in view?
I think just the culture of the country and how you've been
This is on our side, but on their
Yes.
side, is there a difference between
No.
them?
on their
No.
side.
They all experience life, don't
Yeah.
they?
They just have more luck than,
Yeah.
than the other.
And we can easily imagine a world where culturally we could enslave women, right? Or culturally we could not give women rights. In fact, for a long time we didn't
Yeah.
give women rights, and we had some form of marital slavery happening there. Was that right because it was cultural?
of course
No,
not.
no.
No. And why should we have stopped it? Men were benefiting from it. Men were in power. Why should we have stopped it?
Because women empowered, so they fought for their own rights,
Yeah.
and this is where we came to today.
Yeah.
And we had a lot to do.
Yeah, but the reason why I'm trying to shift it in that direction is because we all agree that women should have rights, because there's no difference between men and women that would justify having different rights, right? Like there are differences, but none would justify the difference in rights. And I think there's no difference between humans and animals that would justify killing them, but not humans, right? So then, and I like that you agree with me, but then you acknowledge that when you go and buy an animal product, like cheese, like eggs, like milk, like meat, you agree with them, they should have rights, but then you pay for them not to have rights anymore, right?
Even in the street that exploits them
Yeah.
for cows for milk, chickens for eggs. You know, that's an industry that definitely makes them for no living. You know,
Yeah, but do you think we as consumers have a responsibility for this?
yes, because
Yeah.
if no one's buy them, you know, the industry wouldn't exist.
So what can we do about it?
Stop consuming.
Yeah.
It's really difficult.
Why is it difficult?
Really difficult.
It's something that's really like in the culture and the people to eat meat and products that come from animals. So So it will be really hard to take it out of the people and say, no, you have to start eating vegetables and fruits and stuff like that.
But we don't have to take it out of everyone, right? Like we can take responsibility for our own actions. Like we can't change everyone, but we can change ourselves, right?
Yes.
So
and that's
is it
a lot.
difficult to change ourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's compare, like on a scale of 0 to 10, how difficult it is for us to change.
In this aspect, it depends. You know, in our country, it's very common for you like to meet with your family, with your friends, and eat meat. It's the most common dish to eat when you're with a lot of people
It's
together.
everywhere like that, yeah.
And so, it's difficult like just to get there and say, no, I don't eat. I bring my own like food.
So put a number from 0 to 10. How difficult is it?
How difficult?
8.
8.
8. Okay. Now, how difficult is it for the animal that gets slaughtered for you?
Oh, it's the most.
10.
10.
10. Yeah. So what should we care about? Should we care about your 8 or their 10?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Because obviously for us it can seem like an 8, and it's just because it's uncomfortable. But any form of difficulty we don't have physical pain in the matter. We don't have exploitation done to us. We're just making some people feel uncomfortable, and we in the process feel a little bit uncomfortable. And all that, in time, it goes away. For us, it means nothing.
Yes.
And all this uncomfortability is also it's there for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then it just moves on, right? Like, I'm sure that you don't care if you sit down with somebody at a table, that you care what they eat, right?
No.
No, you just want to sit down with them and have something together. So any form of difficulty we're having, if we flip it on its side, we realize that it's nothing compared to them. So should we stop doing this to them? Should we just admit that we might have a bit of difficulty at first and then stop?
Yes, I think at the beginning it would be more difficult. But you get used to it. I got used to it when I was a
Exactly.
vegetarian,
Yeah.
It just becomes like a habit. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the vegetarian is obviously a great solution, but it's not enough. Being vegan is the solution.
No, yes.
Do you know why? Like, do you know what happens to dairy
yes,
cows?
because you still exploit the
The
them.
cows. Yeah. Do you know
The
how?
cows.
how
And vegan is a lifestyle. You shampoo, leather. There's a lot of stuff that you have to stop using because,
So
which
you have
means
to respect their
not
rights.
eating meat when you use a shampoo that is not cruelty free.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. But for example, for dairy, I just want to be sure that you guys know what it is, because it's very indicative of what happens to these animals. Like, why do cows produce milk?
When they're pregnant.
Yeah. So they have to be pregnant. They have to have a baby. Do you think they get pregnant when they want to?
No. They got.
Yeah, they get impregnated, right?
Sí.
Like the farmers, they use this thing called artificial insemination, where they put a giant glove in the in the anus of a cow to hold their cervix, then they inject semen in their vagina.
Yes.
and, they get impregnated. Somebody has to jerk off a bull for that to get that
Yes.
semen.
I know.
When the babies are born, they separate them from their mothers. Do you know why they do that?
No, I don't know what they do.
No idea.
Because if the baby stays with the mother, they drink the milk. So, they want
they
to
can
drink as
use the
much milk
drink,
as
claro.
possible. Yeah. So they separate them from their mothers. If the baby is born male, what do you think happens to them?
They kill them.
Yeah, they don't produce milk, so they kill them. And if the baby is born female, they stay separated from their mothers, and they repeatedly impregnate them every year, use them for their body like milk, and then take away their babies. And after like 6 years, they kill them. And cows can live 24 years. Do you know why they kill them that early?
No.
Because they can't get them pregnant anymore, or
Oh,
their milk
they have
production
no use
declines.
anymore.
Yeah. So we're objectifying them. We're seeing them as a milk-making machine, right? Do any of us want to be treated that way?
No, of course not.
No.
It's not right.
No, and knowing that obviously there's a very, very almost impossible chance that we would ever be put in that position. But does that actually matter?
Yes.
Like, does it matter that we will never be in that position, or does it matter that we are putting them in that position?
We are putting them in that position.
Yeah, because we can empathize with that position. We can understand how bad it may feel to be in that. And even if they're not smart enough to understand what's happening to them, they still have the capability to feel what's happening to them. They still can experience what's happening to them, right? So I'm just gonna ask you, how many more animals should be exploited for you going further, knowing that you can choose to be vegan?
No. 0.
0.
0.
That would mean going vegan, okay? Let me give you some cards. I'll help. You have some questions for me? I've been vegan for a while, and I can maybe.
Yeah.
I'm also a nutritionist.
We assume that.
Yeah. So I'll give you both the card.
Thank you.
There's a documentary called Dominion. They show you what animals go through It might be a little bit difficult to watch, so if you can't, just watch the most important speech ever here.
Okay.
Both of them appear as you scan that QR code. But you have that one thing there called Challenge 22. It's free. You just have to subscribe with your name and your email. They hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day, and they help you go vegan for free, just to make sure that you have all your nutritional details met. And they can even help you with situations like, oh, I don't know how to deal with my family, because they do put you in a group that's maybe in your country and stuff. So they can help you with all that. You wanna
Okay.
give that a try?
Yes, sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Cheers.
so much.
Thank you.
Have a good one and
Bye.
enjoy Amsterdam,
Thank
okay?
you.
Cheers. Have a good one. Okay, I gotta change the battery. This guy is so pushy. Claiming that I'm pushy is insane. Maybe a sit-down discussion can convince more people. Maybe. I like to stand, I don't like to sit. Nobody here is Islamophobic. Everybody hates all religions here. Or maybe there might be people who are Islamophobic, I don't know. I'm personally not Islamophobic. I think all religions are equally fucking stupid. And, you know, I mean, religion in general is stupid, so... Yeah. Even if my whole entire family eats meat doesn't mean I have to. I'm immune to peer pressure. Yeah, Lynn, that's one thing that you learn about being vegan. You start becoming immune to peer pressure. That's actually a benefit, isn't it? What are the benefits of being vegan? Well, one of the benefits is that you become immune to peer pressure. That's actually a good benefit. How about Buddhism? Yeah, it's a fucking religion. It's fucking stupid. Animals is this weirdo's god. Animals, what do you mean? Animals are multiple individuals. Are you saying that multiple individuals are my god? The fuck? No, there's no such, like, this whole concept of a god is anyway something so hard to define on its own. And claiming that multiple individuals are one god is like, what? What are we talking about? There's no god. There's no... We're all animals. Just leave them all alone. Are you afraid of women? No, why would I be afraid of women? I mean, I'm afraid of humans in general. I think humans are fucking dangerous. I'll tell you that. I think that, would I rather be surrounded by wild animals or humans? I don't know. It's a difficult thing to say, huh? Because, you know, wild animals, they retreat eventually. Humans are like, they hold grudges. They become, like, you'll even see it in the chat. They start threatening. They become defensive. Every time their ego is hurt, they put up an even larger defense, and they feel even more entitled to exploit and slaughter others because their ego is hurt. So, yeah, I don't know. So bro is anti-human atheist? No, I'm not anti-human. What are you talking about? You wanna have a conversation? I'm an atheist, but I'm not anti-human. That would be silly. I just said humans are dangerous. That's it. You can't deny that humans are dangerous. Yeah, but taste like shit. Digest weird. Can't eat in high amount, and fiber is high slow digestion. It's high slow. It's high slow.
Yeah, it looks like at least something did have something.
Tomorrow, everyone. Are you anti-natalist? I'm not anti-natalist because I don't agree with some definitions of anti-natalism, but I'm, you know what plant-based is to veganism? I'm that for anti-natalism. I hope you understand what I mean. So, what plant-based diet is to veganism is what I am to anti-natalism. I don't agree that suffering is inherently bad. That's why I don't agree with antinatalism. And I don't think that, I forgot what it's called, that conjecture that antinatalists use. I don't fully agree with it. So I'm all for procreative ethics. Let's just put it that way. I'm 100% on board with procreative ethics. I'm an atheist since I was 12. I am vegan for 3 years now. It was still a long way. Fuck yeah, man. That's awesome that you're vegan. I don't appreciate the disrespect. Yeah, as I said, you see, anybody in the chat will feel like their ego is hurt. I don't even know who you are or what you got offended by, but you got offended by something I said for some reason. I don't get why. I also have bodybuilding goals. Yeah, that's fine. You can build your body on a plant-based diet easily. You can take protein if that's what your issue is. Okay, well, Glasgow says Dominion didn't turn me, but made me think, so I only eat meat twice a week. Okay, weird. I am lactose intolerant too, just don't get veganism. I have second question, please, not a troll, but my morals are different. Okay, so Glasgow Cool Boy. So it's okay in your opinion, not in an industrial scale, not in any other situation other than if I want to kill an animal right now because I want to get pleasure from their body somehow. Maybe I use their body to scratch an itch. You know, maybe I want to kill them, cut off their leg and scratch my back with it. If I choose to do that, am I being moral or immoral? Just one animal. Immoral, obviously. Well, okay, it seems like our morals are on point, Glasgow. Then what's the difference between me killing an animal to use their leg as a scratching point, a scratching thing, and you paying somebody to kill an animal to put their flesh through your mouth? It feels like it's the same thing, because you can't say it's about nutrition. You can get nutrition from both sources, as you've probably acknowledged if you only eat meat twice a week. So, what's the difference? Doesn't seem like there's any difference, is there? You still kill them for a trivial reason, for a trivial product. You can always get nutrition from other sources. You can always get food satisfaction from other sources. So if it's not moral to kill them for a trivial reason like that, why would a trivial reason like food be all of a sudden different? Imagine if I chose to kill an animal for dessert. Not something I need, just something I want. It's the same thing, isn't it? Ben, I see you timing people. A lot of people time out. Maybe let the numbers ramp up a bit, and then you need to smile to attract people. That's okay, bro. Maybe I don't feel like smiling. I'm not a puppet for everybody else. I'm an individual with my own emotions, and I'll smile when I want to smile. Make fun of my brother, he's being gay. Well, being gay means being cool on this channel, so why would I make fun of his brother or your brother for being cool? Just let him be cool on his own, and if you have a problem with who he chooses to go in bed with because you're triggered, or because maybe you also want to be in bed with another man or something, I don't know what's going on there in your head. Maybe deal with it on your own and just let him be in bed with whoever he wants, as long as there's consent. If there's no consent, yeah, then you can, get into his business and be like, what the fuck are you doing? But if there's consent, just let him be. I have no issue with wiping out mosquitoes, but I'd imagine you would have a knock-on effect on the ecosystem in some kind of way. Okay. I'm just asking a question. There was no point. I'm trying to understand the views here. It's hard to make a point when I don't understand what the guy is claiming. What I'm claiming is that every time you buy an animal product, whether it's for food, clothing, entertainment, or whatever other reason, you're buying a product that you don't actually need. You need food, but you don't need that food, right? You can get nutrition, you can get food satisfaction from not buying an animal product. Why you should do that? Because when you buy an animal product, an innocent animal gets exploited, abused, and slaughtered to death for you. Protein, B12, micronutrients, etc. I don't. Well, that's the thing about it, isn't it? Glasgow. B12 is actually first of all, B12 is the only vitamin that you can only get from animal products. But even with animal products, just so that you know, animals do not produce B12. Animals also get B12 normally from the ground. They used to get it. But because we kind of fuck the ground, animals are actually given a supplement. So that means when you're getting B12 from an animal product, you're getting a B12 supplement from the animal product, just secondhand. So you can always just take a B12 supplement yourself and not kill an innocent animal just to scratch your back, so to say, right? Because it's kind of the same. So why not just take a multivitamin that has just to make sure you cover all your bases, which will always also have B12, and then you no longer have to exploit or slaughter an innocent animal just to scratch her back. You guys want to have a conversation? Are you Dutch? Yes, I am Dutch. I like to eat chickens. That's fine. I like to eat humans. Is that justified if I kill humans and eat them? It's not. So it doesn't matter if you like to create victims. Doesn't mean you have the moral right to do so. If you guys want to debate me, there's a link on the description of the stream.
Hi.
Hey, you want to have a conversation with me?
Yeah, are you? Yeah.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, yeah. Why not?
Give me 1 second. You want to come here so that you interview? Love it. What's your name?
Leah.
Leah, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from, Leah?
I'm from Russia.
From Russia. What brings you to Amsterdam?
I'm meeting here my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, she lives in Rotterdam. Yeah, but we're meeting here.
Do you live in Russia or do you live in...
I'm from Russia, but I'm doing my master's in Germany.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Leah, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals. How do you feel about animals?
Like, I love them. I have a cat.
You have a cat? What's
Yeah.
their name?
Anfiska.
Anfiska.
Yes.
Is she?
She.
Is Anfiska is Anfiska the same as other cats, or does she have her own personality?
Of course, she is like different because she's my cat. For
Yeah.
me, she will also always be different from others. Yeah.
When you see Ankita?
Anfiska.
Anfiska, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
What does
know.
it mean? What does it
It's nothing.
Okay. When you see Anfiska, do you think there's somebody behind those eyes, like who experiences life?
So you think like a soul
I don't believe in souls,
You
but
don't-
whatever a soul is, probably something like that.
Something
Yeah, like there's an individual there behind.
Like
us.
honestly, I have never thought about it, but probably yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
does
Anfiska.
Anfiska show signs of I don't know.
Like a
of-
personality.
Yeah,
I mean,
like a personality. Yeah.
of
Yeah,
course.
they're a personality.
And I think like all the people, like all my friends who have their pets, they're all different.
Yeah.
Do you believe that like the pets look really similar and act similar as their owners?
I believe that when we look in the mirror, we
Yeah.
inherently kind of like what we see, or we're taught to like kind of what we see, or we get used to what we see, and we
Okay.
seek out partners or animals that kind of resemble some characteristics that we see in the mirror that we're used to. So that's why animals kind of resemble their
Owners.
Yeah, their
like
owners.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I want to ask you because you said that they do experience life, right? Like they suffer sometimes. They're upset sometimes.
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Like if they're not like, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think all animals are in this position that they experience life?
I think they live their life. I don't think that they experience, it's the right word here.
But
Like
you
they-
experience life, right?
Yeah.
Why
but
wouldn't they experience life?
I think they live life. I don't know how to explain that, but I think like this.
So you don't think they experience life?
They live life. Yeah.
I don't know. What's the difference between living and experiencing in your words? I'm trying to understand.
I honestly, like it's really hard to me to explain that, but it's just how I feel.
Let me put it this way. Do you think
Yeah.
they form memories based on what they're experiencing?
Do you think they have memories?
Of
I
course,
think
yeah.
I think they have.
You think your cat doesn't remember you?
Yeah, yeah. She recognized me.
Yeah, so
yeah,
she
and
has
so-
memories.
Yeah, and sometimes like when I'm really really far away and I haven't seen her for a while, she even like make a scene like she doesn't.
So she has some experience of life
yeah,
there. That's
yeah.
she has some emotions. She remembers the emotions,
Yeah.
and when she sees you again, she experiences that whole seeing, and she's driven with emotion, right?
Yeah. Why are you asking these questions?
Because if all animals experience life, and we experience life also, which is something that is actually scientifically true, that
Yeah.
we have the Declaration of Consciousness by Cambridge and New York, and they all say that animals do experience life. And one thing that comes with the experience of life is that it's a property of that we don't want our experience of life to be messed with, right? We
Yeah.
want our experience of life to be as close to how we want it Okay, I'm back. Can you guys hear me okay now? Sound back. Okay. Yeah, somebody called me. Whenever somebody calls me, apparently the audio goes berserk because that's just how the YouTube app is. It's a piece of shit of an app. How was it? Wasn't that great. We didn't get to actually talk about anything. You didn't miss out on anything. What did she say? Well, I think she just we talked a little bit about testing on animals. She said that, is it okay to test on? She asked me what I think about testing on animals, and she said that, no, I called you because I wanted to help you fix the sound. Yeah, Lobo, I know you Lobo, I know you called me because of the sound, but somebody before you called me, Lobo, somebody else called me, so that's how I know. Yeah, put your phone on do not disturb. That's fucking brilliant. Let me do that. Do not disturb. Okay. That is brilliant. Thank you, Pixie. That I should have done that. Yeah. So she asked me about what I think about testing on animals, and I said I think it's bad. I don't think we should be testing on animals. And she said, yeah, but what if it helps people? And I explained to her, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't think any other animal is morally responsible for our well-being. I don't think let's say if I find the example that I posed to her, I said there's let's imagine that I find a cure for a certain type of cancer, right, which kills millions of people. And let's say the only way to test if this actually works would be to test it on 100 people somehow. And I know that there's a 5% chance that people will die. If I test it on 100 people and 5 people will die without them consenting to it, it's bad. Hi, you want to have a conversation with me?
Yes.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. You want to come? Here's the chain view? Yeah.
Okay.
What's your name?
Lou.
Lou, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Lou?
France.
France.
Yes.
So, Lou, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals. How do you feel about animals?
For animals? Like, I like animals and I don't know how to talk because I don't know what you asked to me, so I don't know how to respond.
Yeah. Do you think we should be treating animals like objects?
No, but I think in the law it's contains.
Yeah, it's allowed.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a good choice. But I think in the law it's.
Do you think if we farm animals, we're treating them like objects?
I don't understand. Sorry, I don't have a good English.
So if we bring an animal into existence only to kill them, are we objectifying them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think we do that for food, for example?
Yes.
Do you think we need to do that?
No.
No. So does that mean that us buying animal products is bad?
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So do you think we should stop doing that?
Yes.
Do you buy animal products?
Yes.
Do you think you should stop buying animal products?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a lot of friends that are vegetable, but it's too difficult to me because I have some products that I like a lot, but I don't. I wish to stop that, but I essay to reduce my consumption.
Yeah.
Like the food that I don't like or I like medium, I stop to eat.
Yeah. And obviously reducing is good, but let's imagine that if you told me that what I'm doing is violating the rights of women, and I would say, okay, I'm going to reduce it. That means I would still violate the rights of some women, right?
Yes, it's problematic.
It would be the same in the case of animals, right? If reducing could still mean violating the rights of some animals. So we should stop, right? Not reduce it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's real.
Yeah, because take for instance, for milk, right? Which for us it seems like it means nothing. Do you know why cows produce milk?
No. I see, to feed this baby.
Exactly.
Yes,
Well, you're
yes.
smarter than I am. I didn't know for a long time that cows produce milk for babies. Yeah. So do you think they get pregnant when they want to, or do you think farmers impregnate them?
Yeah. I don't understand all of that, but I understand the idea.
Yeah, so farmers. Yeah, hold this for a second. Let me show you.
Okay.
Have you ever seen this?
Mm-hmm.
So what they do is they put this giant glove,
Yeah.
then they put this in the anus of a cow,
In the.
in the ass of a cow,
Okay.
to hold their cervix,
Ew.
and then they eject semen in their vagina.
Yeah.
This is called artificial insemination, and it's the most standard way to do it.
Disgusting.
It's disgusting, isn't it? Yeah. When the babies are born, they take them away from their mothers. Do you know why they do that?
Kill them.
Well, they kill them if they're male because they don't produce milk, but they take them away so that they don't drink the milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the females, they impregnate them repeatedly every year, and then they kill them at the age of 6. Do you know why? Because they kill them 24 years, so they kill them very early because they just can't get them pregnant anymore, or their milk production declines.
It's really like an object.
It's like an object, right?
It's sad. It's very sad.
And do you think we are responsible for it if we pay for this product?
Yes. It's for me. It's like individuals, but also like society problems. I don't try to. I know that I have to act, but I think that it's also a global problem.
Yeah.
It's good that you do that.
It's a global problem, but the thing about it is if we see it as a global problem,
Yes,
we
it's-
think then reducing is okay. But if we see them, as you said, as individuals, then we realize that even once can be bad for them,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Let me give you a card. Thank you for stopping by. You have my YouTube channel and everything here,
Okay.
but you have a thing called Dominion here. Do you think you can give that a watch?
Okay.
And you have also all the resources to help you out if you need to not be part of it and go vegan, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. You too. Bye. Smash that like. Yeah, smash that like, everyone. We don't have a lot of likes today, huh? Honestly, I can't be bothered to go vegan. I'm a bad person, I guess, but I have bigger worries. Oh yeah, you can be worried about other things. There's a lot of days when I'm worried about other things and I'm still vegan. Being vegan doesn't mean doing what I'm doing right now. Being vegan just means just means you making the choice to not oppress an animal. It means when you go to a supermarket, instead of buying this product, you buy this product. That's all it means. It means you make a different choice. My teeth is my proof we are meant to be omnivores. Well, that's kind of a bad proof because there's several herbivorous animals who have sharp teeth. Doesn't mean anything. And it's on top of it being a genetic fallacy. Discrimination is not ended selectively but promoted if approached as such. Omnivores are able to thrive on every diet. That is why we can live vegan. Exactly. They have crazy sharp teeth. Yeah, a lot of them do. Because first of all, our teeth are not that big of a deal. To claim that our teeth are somehow made to consume meat, come on. Let's face it. It's kind of stupid. Getting a little bit cold. I think when we reach 2 hours, I'm probably gonna stop. Why do best athletes consume meat and they seem fine? Well, actually, the Nigerian nightmare. First of all, a lot of great athletes do not consume meat. In fact, I will give you this, that I've said it a couple of times and I'll say it again. As a certified nutritionist, and this is my opinion, FYI, I don't have any scientific data to back it up, but based on my anecdotal evidence, based on how I felt after going plant-based and based on speaking to other people how they felt when they went plant-based, I think that in a lot of the sports, the people who will adopt a plant-based diet will have an advantage over the people who don't. because your endurance increases, your blood flow increases. There's a lot of good things happening when you consume a plant-based diet, especially one that is not rich in saturated fat or salt. So I generally think that in the future, in certain sports teams, we will have like nutritional coaches that will be smart enough to realize that you have to be plant-based, and when they will force everyone to be plant-based for the sake of the team, you will see that those teams, especially in sports like soccer, for example, where they have to run a lot, you will see that the teams who are plant-based will have an advantage because they won't lose energy by the end of the match. They will just have a lot of endurance. That's just what it is, because the one thing that I noticed on a plant-based diet, your endurance goes up, and that's just something that everyone I talked to felt the same way. But as I said, this is anecdotal evidence, and it's my opinion. You're stupid! You're denying scientific proofs that humans are omnivores. Okay, when did I deny that? Did I ever say that humans are not omnivores? Jesus fucking Christ. And I'm the stupid one, huh? Wow. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at him. You can't not love him. Look at him. Look how he's walking along just with his ball minding his own business. Look, he's a person. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Here we go. Catcalling dogs. Sorry, you're right. I shouldn't do that. Love how you change your voice, Chip. Yeah, thank you. You look unhealthy? That's fine. I'm pretty healthy. Doesn't matter how I look like. Who needs science? Yeah, I mean, everything I mentioned so far, unless I specifically express that it is my opinion and it is based on anecdotal evidence, everything that I mentioned, like the fact that we can thrive on a plant-based diet, is based on empirical data. We pretty much can't thrive on an empirical on a plant-based diet based on empirical data. Meta-analysis of sorts. You do not look unhealthy. I don't know. I know I don't look unhealthy. I know just a lot of people really want to believe what they want to believe, and I just like, okay, fine. If you want to believe that, I don't care. Vegan brain? Yeah. Pretty smart. You're right. Thank you. I actually have a pretty high IQ on my own. In fact, you know, one of the things that I dreamt last night that I had completely forgot about is that I haven't told a lot of people is when I was young, I had a teacher. Well, I had a lot of teachers who thought very highly of me, but one particular teacher, which was my literature teacher, I hated literature, but she was very, very nice to me always. And the one book that she gave me the last time I saw her was... it was kind of weird, actually, now that I think about that she gave me this book. I guess she should have given it to my parents. But it was like how to deal with genius kids, because she thought I was a genius. I mean, I was obviously smart because I was, you know, smart. I knew I was smart. I was Olympic and shit. I was whatever. But you know, I often thought like I disappointed her for a long time. I don't feel like that anymore. I feel like I am using my intelligence in a good way now. Like I'm fighting for animal rights. But for a long time I thought that I just wasted it away. Especially smoking all that weed. But anyway, I'm sorry. That's just something I dreamt last night and I was thinking of. It's not... I don't think highly of myself. I just think I'm lucky enough to be born with a good analytical skill or something. I don't know. I still smoke lots of that weed. Yeah, I stopped eventually. I'm listening to a conversation here, sorry. I'll tell you in a second. I want the conversation to be done. How you doing today, Chip? Positive as always? I'm okay. I'm good. Okay, one of them was a tourist. Just I couldn't help myself from watching. I couldn't help myself but look because it was just such a cute interaction. One of them was a tourist. I think the other one was a local. They met as friends here. They probably were friends, and they hugged each other. And one of them just said, so funny because that's what I first heard. That's what I first heard. It was that just made me kind of laugh because like she said like, oh, but you don't look tired at all. I don't know if that was supposed to be a compliment or something, but it just feels like such a backhanded compliment, you know, like saying to somebody, "Oh, you don't look like shit today." Okay. I don't know. So then I listened in a little bit to the conversation. There was nothing really interesting. Just, you know, this is a nice area or some shit. What languages do you speak? English, Romanian, and a bit of Dutch. Yeah, what's on my sign? My sign says I'm doing a social experiment, come talk to me. I'm doing a social experiment, come talk to me. But it's mirrored, because YouTube mirrors that. I heard, Omagu, you're real. Oh, did they say that? Oh my god, you're real? Okay, that's kind of funny. It was a cute interaction, I won't lie. That was kind of good. It was just cute to see two people so excited to see each other. It's been a while. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
What?
I'm live on YouTube. Are you okay being live on
Yeah,
YouTube?
I am.
Okay.
How long it will be, sorry?
How long do you have?
A couple of minutes if you want.
Okay, you wanna
If
come
it's
here,
okay.
to interview?
Oh, 1 second.
What's your name?
My name is Kashif.
Kashif, I'm Chip.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
Macedonia.
Macedonia.
Yeah.
Kashif, what brings you to Amsterdam?
Well, I'm not really sure, but the architecture and culture, I can say.
Nice. So, Kashif, I'm an animal rights activist. I
Yeah.
fight for animals. How do you feel about animals?
Yeah, I like animals. Actually, I have a couple of dogs back in the home.
Okay. Do you think when you look at these dogs, do you think that they're individuals who experience life?
Of
Or-
course.
Yeah, they have an experience of life, right?
Of course.
Do you think all animals experience life?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that then it would be wrong for us to, use them or treat them like an object?
Well, depends, I can say. I mean, for example, like dairy products and stuff, we need them. It's like a must.
Why do we need them?
Biologically, we need them, I think. I'm not sure.
We don't.
We don't?
No.
Milk?
Why would we need milk from a cow? Biological.
I don't
How
know.
could we ever develop that biological need?
I mean, there are some animals, I'm not really a biologist, but like they only eat, for example, meat. Some other, they only eat grass. But as I know, humans are like, they
But
can
you just said milk.
eat both.
Yeah.
Which is, milk is like a product of cow, I can say.
Yeah. But why do you think a cow produces milk in the first place?
Huh?
Why does a cow produce milk in the first place?
For its own, how do you say that, child, let's say.
Yeah. So why would we think we need that?
There are some, I cannot say which, but like vitamins and stuff.
Can we get all those nutrients from other sources?
Of course we can,
Yeah.
but not efficiently for everybody, let's say.
Doesn't matter if we can get it for. Well, first of all, we can for everyone, but we can't get it for us, right? Like you can be,
I
you can
yeah,
choose
but,
to
like,
not drink milk, right?
I can, but like let's say the whole Amsterdam, if we try to like cut all the milk, let's say, and feed everybody through, how do you say that, made up milk, it will not be efficient.
Oh, why? We would be like 8 or 10 times more efficient. What do you mean? We have to feed the cows, you know that, right?
I know.
So instead of feeding
But
the cows,
they
if we
cannot
just
give-
took
they
those
can
and
give, like,
made
milk.
ourselves
For all their lives, once they give birth, if you continue,
for a year.
no more.
Yeah, that's why they repeatedly impregnate them every year.
They are nine months it took them to
Yeah,
get
and
pregnant.
then for a year they get pregnant.
I think, as I'm not sure, but I think at 12, when they are 12 or something, they are not efficiently giving milk.
So cows are repeatedly impregnated, and they
Yeah.
get killed when their milk production declines, and that's the age
Yeah.
of that's around the age of 6 or 8 years. On average, it's actually 4 or 5 years, but I give it. I'm a nice person, and I say 6 to 8 years, but that's when cows are killed.
I have friends who, like, let's say, work with milk and cows. They keep their cows till they are 11 or 12.
Yeah, but cows can live 24 years. That's still.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
would we kill them at that age if we don't?
Yeah,
need
you're
to?
right.
Yeah. So can we really say we like animals or we respect animals if at the same
We're
time
just
we kill
using
them?
them, yeah.
We're using them and killing them.
We're using them.
Yeah. Is that fair towards them?
It's not, but like it's a must for humans, I can say.
It's not. No. We can
I
be
mean,
healthy without any
everything-
animal products.
We're killing grass too if we start eating just.
But
stuff
surely
like
you
that.
would realize that there's a difference between a plant and an animal, right?
I know, but they feel pain too.
Plants?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
No, like I had this topic with my friend, and like it's actually like a couple of months ago it was proven they produce something which is only when they feel pain and getting killed.
But that's not feeling pain, right? Like if my phone has a defense mechanism when it hits the
They are
ground.
not crying, they are not doing anything,
They
but
don't
they do feel.
experience pain, do they?
They don't-
Feeling would imply experiencing it. They don't experience pain
Yes,
because the experience comes from a brain, and plants don't have a brain.
I know, but they still experience. They
They
feel,
can't
let's
experience. They can't feel because they don't have
say.
a
You're
brain.
killing it actually.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
they
same
can't
thing.
feel or experience.
Okay, like if we
They're not an individual. This isn't an
if
individual
we
over
if
there.
we put, let's say, a drug to a cow, then kill it, they cannot feel it too.
Yeah,
if we
but
make
they're
it
still an
sleep.
individual. They still have an experience of life.
I understand what you mean, but this is a must.
It's not.
I
no.
think
Doesn't matter what you think.
I'm
Like,
not
science
like
says
I'm
we
not,
don't need
I'm
to
not
consume animal products.
that like educated on this topic. I'm just
Well, I'm
telling
a
you.
nutritionist, but you tell
I'm-
me because
yeah,
you probably know better.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not a biologist or something. I don't have anything with cows. I'm an engineer. I'm just telling you what I think actually.
So if you found out that we don't need to consume animal products, would you think that what we do to animals is very unfair?
You're right, but like I don't think it's efficient. That's the thing.
Efficient in one way. It's obviously more efficient for us to eat the food directly than feed it to an animal and then wait until the animal grows and kill them.
The thing is, there are some stuff what I've seen like you cannot take every single protein from plants.
All 20 amino acids are available in all plants. All the 9 essential amino acids that we need are available in all plants.
I know some bodybuilders actually who are vegan, and they are really like healthy, let's say.
So then,
But
okay.
the thing is, I don't know like if it's efficient. That's the thing.
Efficient in what way?
I mean, how many cows does it take to feed Amsterdam with milk, let's say, and how many plants does it take?
Oh, well, if we
feed
take the
all
cows,
the-
if we take the cows, and if we feed Amsterdam only on cows, as you said,
I'm just
and
giving
then,
an example.
yeah, just say we feed everyone in Amsterdam only using cow's flesh or cow's milk, whatever you
Milk,
want.
yeah, milk. Let's say use milk.
We only use cow's milk. We have to feed that cow 30 kilograms of plants every day.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, 30 million tons of food every single day. Well, since there's so many people, maybe 90 million tons of
As I know.
plants. But if we just ate the food directly ourselves, it's like between 3 to 8 times less. So we would need to grow less plants and
to
not
get the
keep
same nutrition. As
Yeah.
I know, for one cow to be healthy, perfectly healthy, for 1 year it needs to eat, I think, how do you say that, like 10,000 meters
I don't know.
square.
I know it's
for
between
one.
I know,
Yeah,
I know it's
one-
between 15 and 30 kilograms of food per day. 15 and 40 kilograms
One
of food
year
per day.
for them to be eating 1 year healthily, they need I think 10,000 meters.
The thing about it though is it's for 1 gram of plant protein, you need between 3 and 10 times less land than for 1 gram of animal protein. So that's all you need to know, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It's you need less land. That means you use less.
And it's more efficient, you say.
Way more efficient. Like
I
up to
always
4
thought the
times
other
more
way
efficient.
actually.
Yeah, but you know the food chain? You know
Yeah.
that it's usually like a pyramid?
I've seen it like I've seen like a, let's say an activist saying like where do we choose the line, you know?
Yeah, but you know there's like a pyramid for
Yeah,
food
yeah,
chain.
yeah.
The reason why it's like that is because it describes exactly this, that the animals who eat the plants directly get a lot of energy, then the animals who eat those animals get less. And as you
Yeah.
go forward on top, the animal on top just wastes a lot of energy in the process. So if you just ate the plants directly, we would get more. But
So what you're saying is like we shouldn't like intervene in their lives.
we shouldn't bring animals into existence to use them and kill them, yeah. Because we don't need them.
We don't need it. What you say in this?
Yeah, we don't need it.
I don't know. I never searched up about this topic. I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian.
Maybe you should be.
I don't know. I never thought about it actually. I never thought about
But
this
fuck
topic too.
vegetarians, vegans. Vegetarians are still assholes to animals.
I don't know.
As you just said to dairy, right? They drink milk. They eat cheese. They do the same thing to animals.
I never thought about this topic. I mean,
Yeah.
it feels good to talk to you right now.
Yeah. But how do you feel about, like, do you think you are responsible for the animals that are exploited and killed for you?
Yeah, I am. I've seen some like how do you say? It was McDonald's or KFC. The lines.
Oh,
it's really
that's
bad.
not just McDonald's and KFC.
Man, it's
That's everywhere.
really bad.
Yeah.
I've seen like what they put to the little. How do you say that in English? Small chicken. I
Yeah.
don't know, the yellow ones. They give them like medication. They are dying and they are like stepping all over it. It's not humane at all.
Yeah, well, you know, for those baby chicks that you see them, the ones that produce eggs, the females, they go into, let's say, your grandma's backyard or a big farm or something. But the males, they put them in a blender on their first day of life.
You know what I noticed actually? I was in my friend's house and he has his own chickens and stuff. I
Yeah.
know it's not right for you, but like
It's not
he
right for
killed
them,
it.
not for me.
My friend killed it and we ate it at dinner. Let's say we were a group of friends. The meat was red. It wasn't like what you eat in KFC. It was weird for me, the experience. I think they put a lot of hormones, right?
I don't know. Sometimes they do, but either way, even if they don't,
I have eaten natural chicken meats. It doesn't taste like KFC, let's say.
still, again, it's the same. It's an individual that was
I mean,
killed.
what
you know?
I'm telling you
you,
is
well, you
not
like to speak
about
your food, but I speak about
It's not the
about-
same topic what you're talking about.
I talk about the animals, right?
Yeah,
Because
I
it's like
understand.
for us, we can always find different foods.
Yeah, yeah.
For us, we can always get different things. And it's about them more than anything. That you should consider what they want out of life.
Yeah, you're
Because
right.
you want something out of life, right?
Everybody does.
If I had power to use you and kill you, would it be fair if I do that
Of
to
course
you?
not.
No. What if I said, well,
course
maybe
not.
I need to? Would it be just if I all of a sudden
I
invoked
know.
an
I agree with your topic actually. When
Yeah.
I thought about it,
yeah.
because it never came to my mind. Let's say.
And you agree verbally, but your actions say otherwise, right?
Well, I just had this topic. I don't know if I'm gonna eat chicken tonight or not.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Let me give
But
you a
like,
card.
I like what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'll give you a card. There's a documentary here called Dominion. Do you think you can give that a watch?
Why not?
And until you watch it, you think you can not consume any animal products?
You know what? I can promise you about that.
Okay, I appreciate you.
I can promise you about that.
I appreciate you, man.
I like your work.
You have my
Thank
YouTube channel.
Thank
you.
you.
You like my what?
Your content, let's say. What
Yeah.
you're doing.
Thank you. Have a good one. Cheers. Seed planted? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's try one more conversation. 5 or 10 minutes, one more conversation, and if not, I'm gonna go. I'm feeling very tired all of a sudden. I don't know. Have I had a lot of conversations today or something? He seemed nice. Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy, indeed.
Oh, I thought you were with the interviewer. I thought he was with the interviewer. But you're a friend.
Sleepy? A little bit sleepy also, yeah.
I'm a day off, so I'm sure for
Masterful work. Thank you so much, Nick. Is it very cold? It's cold also, yeah. It's cold. It's cold. I won't lie. It's like 2 degrees, maybe 3 degrees. It's not a strong wind here, which is good, but it can.
smile just a little bit closer. You can look, one can stand like this. No, the other way around. No, one is going flat and the other
They're now taking photos together here. -8 here? Jesus, Linda. It's fucking cold.
No, because
it's cold to be outside, but I also feel, I don't know, I think like I did a lot of outreach this week, didn't I? I did it every week until today. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and now it's Friday. So it's 4 days of activism. Yeah, 4 days of activism. And I'm gonna do it again on Sunday, so. Minus 15 is worse, yeah. Minus 15 was when I went to Poland.
I will send it through Instagram.
Chip is not married, no.
Yeah?
What does he do for a job? I'm a software engineer, actually, my day job. I'm not married, no, Axel. I had minus 37. Jesus, wow. He's tired because he doesn't eat meat? Nah, bro. You think every time I say I'm tired, like the only reason why a vegan person is tired is because they're vegan, apparently. There's no reason why they could be tired. No, maybe they slept bad, maybe they had a whole experience, maybe they're going through things. Chip is open to date. A lot of like, what the fuck is happening in this chat? What's going on there? Chip is open to date. Cute is presumptuous. If you are a cute vegan girl and you have a crush on Chip, ask him out, says Lodovike. Yeah. Lodovike. It's only true. We're curious about your relationship status. I'm single. That's my relationship status now. You must have a lot of success with the ladies as a vegan man. I don't know, man. I've never had success with partners. I've never been a successful person when it comes to romantic relationships. I mean, I'm a nice partner. I'm a good person to have in a relationship. I'm the type of person who gets into a relationship, who likes to take care of the other person, who likes to listen and all that kind of stuff. I think I'm a pretty good partner as a relationship, but I don't like seeking multiple partners. I don't like going out on a lot of dates. I don't like polyamory. I don't like open relationships. I don't like this kind of stuff, so I'm not a person who dates a lot because of that, because I'm not, I just go with one person and then I see where it goes, and then if it doesn't go anywhere, I get to the next person. So that's how I am, So I'm the traditional type of guy. I'm not the traditional type of guy. I wouldn't call myself traditional. I would say I'm more traditional when it comes to dating per se, but I'm not traditional. I don't necessarily like to put labels and statuses and shit. I'm just like, I just like one person at a time. I like giving my attention to a one person at a time, or whatever. But yeah, I'm dating 15 calories a day. Maybe you'll meet somebody through your activism. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not too worried. I'm not gonna... It is what it is. If I'll meet someone, I'll meet. If I don't, I don't. What can I do? You're an idiot. Let's face it. What are your thoughts on bugs? Well, bugs... I don't know how many of them are sentient. I know a lot of them are. So I would use the precautionary principle and choose to not exploit bugs because they might be sentient. And you don't need to exploit them. It's cool to see someone do activism in the Netherlands. Julie, welcome to the channel, Julie. I don't know if you've subscribed, but I think I've seen you here before, right? Chip is married to the weights at the gym. He's not monogamist because I'm married to multiple weights or something. I'm happily married, but I would be intrigued if I was not. Okay, well, thank you. Yeah, I'm the type of... Fuck it, why do we keep talking about this? I guess because it's Valentine's tomorrow or something. Oh shit, I wanted to ask people different questions. I forgot. Tomorrow, by the way, everyone, Chip's never seen the inside of a gym in his life. Bro, just look on my channel. You can definitely tell I work out. Tomorrow, everyone, we're going to be having a thing called Vegantine. show us your sign to us. The sign says I'm doing a social experiment. Come talk to me. And we're just gonna be chilling. We're gonna be watching some of the videos. Whew. Playing some games. Yeah, I am a bit tired, I guess. Playing some games, just yeah. So I wonder who made it, says Renee. The sign is made by Alexandra, the radikale Veganerin, one of the best activists out there. In fact, Alexandra, I think Alexandra and I could be two amazing activists together. Alexandra, we should do activism together more often. You wanna have a conversation with me?
Sure.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh yeah, okay.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
Oh, you can't be on camera then.
Okay.
Because you're too young. You wanna be off camera?
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm Dylan.
Dylan, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Dylan?
Yeah, from the Netherlands, but not around here, like from east.
Okay.
East of the Netherlands.
So Dylan, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals.
Oh.
How do you feel about animals?
They're great. Yeah, I like them.
Do you think we should treat animals like objects?
Not really as objects, but yeah, no, not as object, no.
Do you think when we force them into slaughterhouses for trivial products, we are treating them like objects?
Depending on how you raise them, you can just give a thing freedom and then just take it away, If they are like they like had it nicely, then it's alright,
Have you had a nice life?
Yeah, sure.
So it would be alright for me to kill you?
Not like this, but
What way would it be nice for me to kill you?
I find it's kind of a hard conversation to have.
Yeah.
You got a point, I guess.
Right, because I think killing them is bad for everyone, right? You want to live, right?
Yeah.
Is you wanting to live coming from like some form of intelligence, or is it just like something you inherently want?
I do think like that because we are more developed of a species, because animals kill animals too, and it keeps life in balance.
Humans kill humans too, also.
Yeah, so, but
Doesn't make it right, does it?
No, but they do it too, like everyone does it, so why not?
So we should do it also.
It's part of nature. It's how it works.
So is rape.
Nah, dolphins are fucked up. No, I do not agree with that shit. That's
dolphins, ducks, a lot of animals. Rape.
Yeah, I know. That's just not okay. And
should we do it because it's part of nature?
Nah. I'm totally like with killing. I was more in but that I totally agree. We should not do that because I would think you would agree with that too.
I don't think we should kill or rape. Yeah, for sure. But
Yeah.
I think what my point was is just because it's part of nature doesn't mean it's okay to do, is it?
No, because as humans, that's just how humans work. Whatever you want, that's just how humans do it, They keep doing the same thing, whatever it is. Like, girls, like, from the start, the flaws will always be in the human, how more developed we're becoming. So...
Would you kill and eat dogs?
Not myself kill them. I let someone do it in a humane environment.
So you would pay to kill dogs and eat them, even though you don't need to.
You need food to survive,
but you don't need, like, I need food to survive. That doesn't mean I can kill and eat you because I can eat something else. Just like that, you need food to survive, but you don't need to kill and eat animals, right?
Yeah.
So would it be fair to kill and eat dogs, even if you don't need to?
Not really, but as I say, like, animals.
So is it fair to
too.
do it to other animals?
I treat them still the same, except if they're family. Like if you adopt a dog, that's just family. That's different.
But if your dog is not family, it's okay to kill and eat them?
Yeah, that's just what happens throughout nature. Like.
So is it okay to kill and eat humans then?
Ooh.
It happens in nature that sometimes they kill their own and eat their own.
It's not okay, but like it happens.
It's not okay, but it's okay if we do it to animals. So what's the difference?
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta go.
Okay.
Have a nice day, man.
You too. Cheers. I don't know what conversation that was. So as I was saying, tomorrow, everyone, we're gonna be having. I think I'm just gonna put the signs away. If somebody comes and talks to me, we're gonna have a conversation with them. If not, that's it. Tomorrow we're gonna be having a thing called Vegan Times, where we're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be having some good times. If you wanna spend Valentine's on your own or something, or with somebody, that's perfectly fine. But if you wanna be here, and you wanna, oh my God, Character, I don't know how to pronounce your name. 1018. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. If you wanna spend your time, I forgot. See, I'm tired. If you wanna be, if you don't know what to do for Valentine's, if you maybe think like it's kind of a commercial holiday and you don't want to be part of it, then join us for Vegan Time. And if you wanna celebrate Valentine's, no judgment there. Do that. Celebrate that with your friends, with your loved one, whatever. It's all good. I only eat grass-fed animals. Poor animals, huh? Imagine that. Imagine saying that. Imagine I only eat humans that have been fed a healthy diet. I only eat dogs that have been fed a healthy diet. I only like to kill humans that went to the gym. Such a ridiculous thing, isn't it? Such a ridiculous. It's like you're making yourself feel good about something you shouldn't really feel good. Because you're saying, well, this animal was healthier or somehow treated better. Okay, so if they were treated better, why is it better to kill them? I would say, in fact, it's worse. If they had a nice life, killing them would be worse because they had a nice life, right? Like you could argue that somebody who's living in shit conditions and is in a bad situation, killing them is at least a little bit merciful. But when they're having a nice life, it isn't at all. It's actually way worse, isn't it? But, killing them either way is wrong because none of them want to die. So bringing them into existence, using them, killing them, it's all wrong. Exploiting them is wrong. You're too emotional. Thank you for that. That's a compliment. Veganist tot in the kist. I'm trying to vegan up until you die. Up until the is kissed like the coffin is kissed coffin. I don't know that word in Dutch, but if that's what it is, then yeah, it's Dutch. Yeah, I know it means vegan up until up in the, and I'm guessing coffin. You mean kissed? I've never had a traditional Valentine's Day in my life, nor do I expect one. Me neither. I think I've only did it once when I had a partner at that time and they wanted to, but I don't care. Coffin, yes. Oh, nice. There you go. I learned a new word today in Dutch. Kist. So vegan until in the coffin. Fuck yeah, Julie. Thank you so much, Julie. Amazing. Thank you for being vegan and thank you for the super chat. Animal protein are a lot different than plant proteins. Yeah, sure. Amino acids somehow have a different composition. Yeah, leucine is different if it comes from this source or this other source. Your stomach all of a sudden says, hey, knock, knock. What did you say? Knock, knock. Hey, yeah, okay. Yeah, it was from a plant source. You what? It's a different amino acid? No, it's not. Yeah, that's what your stomach says. That's bullshit. No, bro. All amino acids are amino acids. You wanna have a conversation with me?
What's this about?
Animals.
I just was interested because I had an exam in molecular cell biology. When you said amino acid, I was thinking about like translation.
You wanna come here and so that you're on camera?
Yeah, fine.
Give me a second. You wanna come here so that you're in view?
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Sepper. Sepper. It's
Sepper,
a
I'm
Persian
Chip.
name.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Sepper?
I'm from Iran.
Iran. Oh,
Yes.
nice. Do you live here or what?
No, I live in Hungary. Basically, I'm studying dentistry there.
Oh, nice. You said you had an exam in biology?
Yeah, in molecular cell biology.
Okay. Do you think humans can thrive on a plant-based diet?
What do you mean? Can you explain more?
Yeah, so can we be healthy and can we be perfectly healthy while consuming only plants?
To be honest, to answer this question, if I want to be honest with you, I don't have the exact specific knowledge, but in my logical thinking, I might think not because of vitamin B12, which is
Okay.
synthesized by in nutrition like meat.
Well, where does vitamin B12 come from?
Basically, I skipped that part for biochemistry, like synthesis of vitamin B12. But I
Animals
heard
need it
folic
too.
acid. Yeah.
It's a nutrient requirement also for other animals, not just for us. So they don't synthesize it on their own. They need something, right? So, in fact, animals are actually given a vitamin themselves. So when you get B12 from meat, for example, you get it from a supplement. So why not just get the supplement directly yourself?
I don't know. Can you explain more? I'm just interested to understand the reason.
The reason for what, like specifically?
What do you think?
Well, I think you have an experience of life, right?
Yes.
I think I have an experience of life. I think an animal has an experience of life. I think the reason why it's wrong to kill you is not because you're intelligent, because if you're stupid, I wouldn't want to kill you. I don't think it's because you're human, because if you were, all of a sudden we found out you're a different species, I wouldn't want to kill you. I don't think it's because you walk on two legs, because that doesn't really matter. If you were in a wheelchair, I wouldn't want to kill you. None of those are indications that it's okay for me to kill you. The reason why it's wrong for me to kill you is because you experience life and you don't want that to end, or you don't want that experience of life to be controlled by somebody else. So that's why it's wrong to kill you. And if we
Yes.
apply all that, then the same logic works on any other animal also, that it's wrong to kill them. So then I just say, well then, is it okay that we farm them and kill them?
If we want to think as a human with our behaviors, no, it's not true.
Yeah.
Because every day, like if you think about the food that you eat, you'll feel guilty sometimes. Because,
Yeah.
for example,
We should.
you kill something, at least.
Yeah, but killing something because you want to protect your crop, for example, is a different thing than bringing somebody into existence so that they can use them and then kill them.
But I always had a question in my mind. Is it like the rule of this world that we are living in?
We don't have to enslave and kill animals now. It's not a rule.
How can we make sure? How can we make sure?
If you don't buy animal products, you're not enslaving animals.
Yeah, but the whole system, whole world is working by like killing.
But not enslaving.
Yeah.
Killing, like, obviously, you existing will mean some form of harm to somebody, right? You might walk and step on a bug. You might, when you harvest plants, you might kill some bugs. You use pesticide, you might kill some. But that doesn't justify you bringing into existence an individual who feels and then kill them strictly because you say, well, there's some killing happening anyway. And if you want to do the numbers, because if you're saying, well, yeah, but the numbers say I'm killing only one versus I'm killing 100 pesticides or something, well, that doesn't work that way, because if you're bringing into existence this animal, you're going to have to feed them. And you're going to have to feed them plants. And for those plants, you probably have to use pesticide to grow them just like you do if you grew the food for yourself. So you're
Yeah.
going to be using a lot more
It's so
in the
logical.
process, right?
And I mean, it's so interesting because it's a fact that we don't usually think about.
Yeah.
And what do you think is the solution? How can
Go
we
vegan.
make it better?
Go vegan. That's the first thing we can do. Just be vegan.
To be honest, I never think myself like be vegan, but it's the first time that I talk with you, and now I understand. I might try it at least.
Yeah, because it makes sense, right? Logically.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care about animals per se. I'm not a person who's like, oh, I started caring about animals after I learned about them more, because I learned that they're kind of like us. But I don't really care about animals. I don't care about animals. I'm just like a person who's, I'm a nihilist. I'm an existentialist. I care, whatever. Just live your life how you want to live.
Yeah.
Just don't influence others, because everyone wants to live their life how they want to live, right? So the way I see it is like, I can't really justify going through life just creating victims. And I can enjoy food in any other way. I can wear any product that's not their skin or something else. And I can find entertainment without paying somebody to, I don't know, wrestle a bear or some shit.
Yeah. It reminds me of a quote that I read first I came to Amsterdam. It says, "Be kind to all kinds." And it was so inspiring to your words.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good quote. That's a good quote. Yeah.
That's a great conversation. I
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah, so I'll ask you this. It's a difficult question, and I want you to ask yourself this, and maybe if you want, you can answer me also. How many more animals should be used or enslaved for you from now on?
That's a really hard question.
It's a really hard question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason why I ask this question is because when we're in this position, we're in this perspective, we can think of animals as a clump, of a group. And we can say, well, obviously, if I'm going to be reducing, if I'm going to be stopping in a month or something, that group is going to be smaller. But on that way, there will be individuals. That's not a group of things, that's a group of individuals. So every time we make a choice to, for example, if I buy meat, if I buy dairy, if I buy any of these products, an individual will get to be enslaved and then eventually killed for me. So it's not about the numbers, it's about the individuals at the end, because we ourselves value ourselves as individuals. And even if 100 people were killed, the worst would be if we were part of those 100 people, right? The
Yeah.
worst would be if, like, you wouldn't find any solace knowing that 2 people will be killed in the world and you would be one of them, right? You'll be like, what the fuck, I don't want to be killed. And it's the same for these animals. Like, let's just treat them this way, leave them alone, and consider that every one of them want to live. Okay?
Yeah, it's like the same situation happening in Iran now. Like many people said, like 40,000 people get killed by governments.
It's numbers, it's fucking
Yeah,
so insane.
and some people doesn't have knowledge to understand it because they can't feel it. They just say, okay, it's a number, 40,000. But you mean it's not 40,000, it's 200,000 because each of them has girlfriend, boyfriend, family.
Oh yeah, on top
Yeah.
of that, and even if it was just 40,000, it's each of them has a whole experience of life.
Yes.
Like if you think about it, for me, everything that I experience, everything that I see, the whole universe matters to me through my experience. If I die, I don't really care about the universe anymore. It's the same for everyone, right? Like it's the whole universe, everything that is around is everything to us. Our life is everything to us. Our experience is everything to us.
And you're right, it's same for animals.
It's the same for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we just clump them under a number and we're like, I don't care, just make the number smaller or something. Just imagine saying that for humans. It's kind of fucked up.
Yes, really. It was so good. It was so inspiring. Like made me to think.
Appreciate you, man, having this conversation with me. Let me give you a card. You have a documentary here called Dominion. Maybe give that a watch. You see what animals go through. Do you think you can do that?
Yeah, of course.
And until you do that, you think you can consume plant-based until then?
Yeah. I'm gonna try it.
Appreciate you,
Thank
man.
you so much.
Yeah, cheers. Have a
Have a
good
nice
one.
day.
You also have help there. You have a thing called Challenge 22.
Mm-hmm.
They'll hook you up with a nutritionist and they'll help you be vegan for free.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Have a good one. What a nice guy, huh? It's so good when they get it. Yeah, isn't it, Pixie? It's so good. What a smart guy, man. We don't get a lot of smart people. Fuck, man, that was cool to see. He instantly got it. He thought about it. So good. First intelligent person in a long time. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking cool to see. God, love that. Can I have a conversation with me?
Yeah, but I need to be somewhere. How quick is it?
How much do you have?
I have like 2 minutes.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, you wanna come here so that you're in view?
Mm-hmm.
What's your name? You wanna
My
come a
name
bit
is
closer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. What's your name?
My name's Uzay. What's your name?
Uzay, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you
Chip.
from, Uzay?
I'm Turkish Albanian.
Turkish Albanian. Do you
Yeah.
live here in Amsterdam?
Yeah, for 12 years now.
Dude, I love your vibe.
Thank you, man.
Let's
I appreciate
go.
it.
Let's go. So, Uzay,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel about animals, Uzay?
How do I feel about animals? I feel good. I'm a pet owner myself.
You're a pet owner? Like,
Yeah.
what do you have?
I have a cat, and then my mom is a dog growing up. But I have my own cat.
Do you think that the cat or the dog, do you think that they're like individuals who experience life?
Yeah, I mean the domesticated ones less so, but yeah.
Yeah. Do you think all animals experience life?
Yeah, not at the same extent, but surely they do.
Not like obviously I have no way of knowing how you experience life, and it would be difficult for me to say that I experience life better than you do it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I just know that you experience life in your own way.
Well, what I was getting to is we're both cognitive people.
Yeah.
Whereas like some
well, cats
organisms.
and dogs are definitely cognitive.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but I'm talking about like when you get broader down, the
yeah.
organisms, the cognition like lessons. So how much
100%
life they
I agree.
live
Yeah,
is
yeah,
up to
100%.
interpretation.
completely agree, right? And definitely at some point it just becomes like kind of like gray. But we know for a fact that cats and dogs are cognitive, like they're sentient, right?
Yeah, for sure.
We know that cows, chickens, and pigs are sentient, right? And that they want to experience life.
Yeah.
Do you think that this means that us bringing them into existence only to kill them is cruel?
So the extent to it is, you could argue, is cruel. I'm still more of a sense of, I mean, yeah, we do live in a world that like we took into our own hands, which maybe is not like our God-given right, but it is like we live within the confines of our society. You understand what I mean? It's like hundreds of years of eating both meat and plants. It's kind of hard to transition out of that.
Well, the reality is, if we were to be living in the confines of our society, we can still live and choose not to put animals in this position, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely more, environmentally friendly ways of doing that. Yeah.
Oh, I don't mean environmentally friendly. I don't care about the environment necessarily. I care about the environment, but I speak specifically about the rights of these animals, right?
Okay, I understand.
And when choosing to do so, when we choose, for example, to no longer buy an animal product, obviously it may not change the system itself, because we are part of a system, a giant system that exploits and kills 80 billion, 90 billion animals each year. And our impact may not mean anything to the system, but it will mean something to a couple of animals, namely around 100 each year.
I see. So your position is more of like a moral, ethical standpoint rather than like a globalist standpoint.
Yeah. It's a moral, ethical standpoint, because we do have a responsibility towards the animals that are exploited for us, right? So what do you think we should do about it then?
To be completely honest, in terms of like mass farming, I feel like it should be more controlled, both for like our safety of like we know what we're ingesting. But I mean, for example, I grew up in Turkey. Like we had a farm, like we did eat the animals there, but it was totally like regenerative, you know? Like you.
Well, how is that okay? Killing an animal when there's no need?
Well, the power of free will, I guess. I mean, your morals might not be the same as my morals.
So wait a minute, is it okay to kill a human? It's still the power of free will.
Yeah, I understand your argument. And on that note, I wish you the best.
Sure.
I have to leave, but I hope you have a good luck with your interviews.
He's smart, but seems full of dissonance. He's one of those environmental people. There's so many of them. We it seems like we as vegans get so many of these environmental people. Brothers, we don't eat humans. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, we could. We could easily eat humans. Tell everyone to subscribe to Kind Future Now. Yeah, Axel is right. Kind Future Now, which is Lodewijk's channel. Please subscribe to that. That's a cool channel. And he ran, kind of. He also said he doesn't have a lot of time, but yeah. You are on fire today. Pretty good conversations. I feel like when I'm kind of calm and collected, it's a little bit easier. The conversations go a little bit better. I want to give a shout out to Dracolomb, to Martin, and who was second? Was Tone second? Tone maybe? Maybe Tone was second. And Tufty, I'll just give you a shout out to Tufty also, because he did try. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, could you date someone who always ate meat? No, I can't date a non-vegan. No, I cannot date a non-vegan. Sorry. So the shout outs that I give to these people are because they were amongst the top 3 people. Pixie? No, they were amongst the top 3. Oh, Utops was second. You're right. So shout out to Dracolomb, Utops, and Martin, and an extra shout out for Tufty today. Thank you so much. You will get a shout out because you were the first 3 to comment on the stream. We have a little bit of contest. The first person, after I close the stream, the first person to comment on the stream gets a shout out in the next stream. Hey El, nice to see you. Vegan gays, what a lad. Yeah. Salad. I once had a conversation on the street and my watch was warning me because of my pulse. Oh, I get that. Has it gone okay? It was okay, El. It was okay. We had some pretty good conversations. The conversation before that, I was really impressed by the guy. He just got it instantly, which was very rare to get. You know, he understood it. He talked about it. It's just nice. Some people just get it. Smash like, yeah. You guys are a bunch of Muppets. You guys are a bunch of Muppets. Yeah, some people don't cope. It's impressive. It's impressive. Yeah. Yeah, so by the way, I'm inspired by vegan gays for the tomorrow's stream called Vegan Tines. Vegan gays is the idea. Vegan Tines. Get rid of all the monocropped lands. Exactly, so that means no more animal agriculture. Yeah, so tomorrow, we are going to do a vegan tines. We'll see what we do, you know? Yeah, vegan tines. We'll see what we do. I don't know, but we'll definitely be better than, I don't know, Valentine's. Oh, you Valentine's people. Oh, you're gonna have such a weird time. Vegan tines is gonna be better. Will you be my vegan tine? Always. Always. All the best Muppets are here. Cool, compassionate people. Hell yeah. I don't understand if people don't want to watch. Why do they stay and complain? I also don't get that. I never got it. I mean, I go on some streams where I find people who support Trump or some shit, and then I write there telling them that, hey, what you're doing is stupid, what you're doing is wrong. I'm not trolling them. I'm just trying to explain to them that they're wrong. I'm trying to explain to them the evidence for why they're wrong. But then I do that 2 or 3 times, but then I just give up. I go away. I don't stay there forever because I don't see the point. Like, if they don't listen, what's the point? You know the rose analogy, Chip? Like animals' heads or rose heads. I don't know that analogy. What do you mean? They secretly love you? I mean, there are some. There are some people who, they follow me on all the other streams I go to. Are you arriving on Sunday or Monday? I'm arriving on Monday, Pixie. I'll tell you later. Okay. I'm arriving on Monday. So, by the way, everyone, tomorrow will be probably the last time you're gonna see me stream this week. So, the vegan times, and then you probably won't see me for like 10 days because I'm gonna go to Portugal for work, and yeah, I'm gonna see Pixie also because we both work for We the Free, and we're gonna be having conversations about how to best improve the movement for animal rights and everything, how to get more people to be vegan, how to get more people to be activists. Have you ever been to Germany? I have. I actually been to Berlin twice in the last month, and I'll come again when the weather is a little bit better. I'll come to Berlin again. And I'm thinking of going to Berlin and Hamburg. I haven't been to Hamburg ever, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm just telling you guys that tomorrow, join the stream. You will see, we'll see each other soon. You have a cool life. Yeah, you know what? Federal wayfinding. I give up my 9-to-5 jobs that I had that I worked for 20 years. I'm a software engineer who has 20 years of experience, and I gave it up to pursue something else. And I've enjoyed my life, but sadly I think this is the last year where I can do this because every money that I saved I no longer have enough money. Theoretically, I could have had enough money to stay for another 2 or 3 years, but the stock market has gone to shit because of fucking Trump. Fuck Trump. I fucking hate that guy. God fucking damn it. He ruins everything. Ugh. Sorry. No money left. Yeah, no money left. I'm almost no money left, so I'm gonna have to get a job. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going through shit. Yeah. Me too, says Utops. Yeah. Unlucky. Yeah. So you gambled your money? I did not gamble my money. I had it in the stock market. Calling it a gamble is like, yeah, it's kind of weird. Americans don't like him either. Yeah, fuck that guy. Fucking rapist piece of shit. Sorry for the language, but I just really hate that person. Stock market is gambling. If you think stock market is gambling, I'm sorry for you. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm not a stock trader, FYI, right? I'm not the person who does day trading. I just had some stock from a company that I worked for. I got it there, and I just kept it there because the stocks were increasing on a certain average per year. but now they're at half the price they were at the beginning of the year. And the whole stock market increased, yeah, of course, because it always increases, but ever so slightly. So don't, it's just bullshit. The whole thing is bullshit. I'm not a stock trader, yeah. Well, if you actually used your fans' money for yourself as we intend, then it'd be make ends meet. Well, Renee, that's what I'm doing now. I'm using them for myself. Do you speak Romanian? Yes, I do speak Romanian. Should have invested in America, lol. That's what I did. It's in the US stock market. Trump lost my friend her UN job, and now no more chip activism. It's not no more, by the way. I'm not gonna stop doing activism. I'm just gonna do less, probably. When? I don't know. Maybe at the end of the year. I'll try to find a different way. I really don't want that to end, right? I really don't want to stop doing activism like I'm doing now. And I think this week I did it 4 times, and there'll be another day on Sunday where I'll do activism, so it will be 5 times in total. And I don't feel burned out. I do feel a little bit tired, and I'm gonna continuously do it. So I do, however, need to find a steady source of income. So I'll find a way to work. Maybe I'll get some financing or something. But I'll try to make it work. Okay, never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop either way. Okay, so even if I do find a job, I'm not gonna stop. I'll just do it a little bit rare. Respect to the Romani like Chip. I'm not a Romani. I'm a Romanian. Well, I'm not a Romanian. I'm a Dutch person now. Shouldn't have been a handshake. You might be behind a bit, Tufty. I have been an animal rights activist for 8 years this September. Jesus, Pixie, that's freaking amazing. Chip is definitely strong. I think he's a healthy dude for sure. I'm not bashing him at all here. Yeah, I'm pretty strong. Yeah. You deny your origins? No, I come from Romania. Doesn't mean I am Romanian. What do you mean? By ethnicity, sure, I'm Romanian, but by nationality, I'm Dutch. You don't look healthy. That's okay. I am. The aggression is what turns people away. That's fine. I'm not aggressive. Still no job? No, I do have a job. I have a part-time job. It just doesn't pay enough. My God, everyone, that wasn't an invitation for you guys to pay, but thank you so much, Martin. Martin, you also donated in the last one, huh? Thank you so much. And thank you. Charaktra. Charaktra, I don't know how to put it, but yeah. Can you speak Netherlands? Yeah, ik spreek een beetje Nederlands. But I'm learning still. I want to get better. I actually talked to a Dutch friend of mine to help me better my Dutch. Like character. Oh, okay. Character 1018. Thank you so much. Take some B12 supplements. I do every day. I've been taking B12 supplements before being vegan. Because you know what? Not being vegan does not mean you don't get a B12 deficiency. In fact, I was consuming animal products when I got a severe B12 deficiency. Martin says, Chip, we need you, and so do the animals. Thank you, Martin. I'll try to find a solution, Martin. I'll try to find it. I'm getting there. You know, it was like last year. I wanted to do a plant-based product, and I actually developed a nice recipe. It was good, but producing it was difficult. But this year I have some different ideas. I'm just gonna combine it, maybe a product, maybe that's why I asked in a post if I should write a book, maybe. I don't know, I'll see. We'll make it work. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna continue fighting, everyone. I'm a fighter. I'm gonna continue fighting. I wanna fight for animals. I wanna continue doing this for a living, so we'll find a way. I'm just telling you. I don't know if that will be the case. So I like to prepare people so that, but I'm gonna do my best to not be in that position. And I appreciate everyone for the super chats. I appreciate everyone for the support. I'm very grateful to be where I'm at. Recipe book is a good idea. Yeah. So Chip can move to Japan tomorrow and be Japanese. Well, no, if I move to Japan and get Japanese citizenship, that I am Japanese. Yeah. Chips. Sure. Chips. It's about citizenship, isn't it? I think I want to end the stream, but the chat is so mesmerizing to see. Hi, Chip. Great. Nice to see you. Hey, DNA Mindset. Thank you. Look, boy, I'm not vegan, but you make me want to try. Look, boy, thank you so much, Look, boy 69. You know it's worth it, Look, boy 69. The reality is that for us, again, it's just like a slope of changing for our diet, because I'm assuming that the diet is the biggest issue. It's a little bit like, oh, it's difficult at first, but then it's so interesting because you discover so many new tastes. You realize, like, I was so obsessed with protein even before being vegan, and I now eat way more protein than I ever could while eating animal products, because I've been tracking food long before I was vegan. I've been tracking food for nearly 10 years consistently. So I have all the food tracking that I've done for 10 years, and I'll tell you what, I eat more now. Well, I eat more because I want to eat more, because I move more, but I eat more, I get more protein, I feel healthier, I feel better, and I'm older, for crying out loud. I feel stronger. So I don't know, I think it's worth it. But you know, the biggest benefit is obviously the animals, that they're no longer exploited for you. I'm going to send you some chicken nuggets. Don't keep them to yourself, it's fine. I'd rather not be part of your exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of animals. Have you ever been invited to Alexandra's podcast? That would be great. Alexandra is actually a very good friend of mine. She's a really good friend. So I have not been invited to her podcast though. Huh, Alexandra? I know you listen, Alexandra. Why have I not been invited, Alexandra? Maybe you should invite me. I don't know. I'm gonna send you some vegan nuggets. Don't send me anything, everyone. I'm good. Nick, you likely don't see it the way because you've never seen process. Yeah. Go to Romania and say to your relatives that you're not Romanian, but you are Dutch. I did that. I said that. I say to my parents all the time that I'm not Romanian. What do you mean? What the fuck? Like, all you guys... Let me show you a little bit, okay? This part, look, let's look at the ground for a second. Let's just do a little bit of an exercise, okay? Wait, I'm gonna turn it like this so you see it, okay? Let me see if I find a little rock, but I can't find it. Okay, let's just put it this way. This right here, this is Romania. I mean, it's not to size, of course. And this is Netherlands, okay? This little thing here that you see yellow is Netherlands, okay? If I am born here, I didn't choose to be born here, right? If my mother decides to give birth to me here, she takes me out of her vagina over here, but I want to live over here, but she chose to take me out of her vagina here, why do I have to be here because she chose to take me out of her vagina here when I want to be here? It does not make sense. You can stay and live wherever you want. Stop it with the fucking labels, stop it with the fucking invisible borders, and live your life however you want to live, okay? I'm a local. The locals don't want you. I'm a local. Thank you for saying that. Are we teaching basic international law? Apparently we have to teach people that you don't choose where you're born. Therefore, you shouldn't be forced to be where you're born. Was it hard to get Dutch citizenship? Well, I had to learn the language. I learned it. I kind of forgot it now, but it wasn't hard now. How can I find a European husband? Dating apps? A country is not land, it's the people. You didn't learn, man, some people are so triggered by this. I agree with you, Chip, about living where you want, but borders matter so much. No, they don't. That way there is law and order. No, they don't. This is the type of thing that countries or politicians sell you. It's bullshit. No, they don't. Why would an invisible border matter that much? In fact, the European Union has been functioning successfully without borders for a long time, without borders between countries. Has chaos emerged? No, it hasn't. We've successfully passed laws in between countries. We've successfully cooperated in between countries without fucking borders. People can just move around. Yeah. Successfully. Successfully, you're joking? Yeah, successfully. If you're buying into the propaganda that somehow this is bad, then you're really, really down the propaganda. Because the European Union, the project itself, has been a fucking huge success. Every single country who has joined the European Union has skyrocketed their economy. Every single person is way better off because of this cooperation. Everyone. The fact that you can have people and goods moving freely is it's what everyone benefits from. I mean, looking from the outside on, it looks terrible. Who knows what the fuck the shit you see here, man? It's fucking brilliant to live here. It's brilliant to live here. Is that England? No, I'm in Amsterdam, Netherlands. So why is everyone coming to Germany and the Netherlands? Not everyone is coming to Germany and Netherlands, you see? That's also a thing. You see, this is motivate the reasoning at its finest. You want to believe one thing and you'll believe that one thing. In fact, I have most of my friends who moved from Romania to other countries. They moved from Romania to other countries, and most of them actually moved back to Romania. So for you to claim that everyone moves because it's better there, it's not true. It just depends on who you are as an individual and what you value. Take, for instance, I personally, the reason why I stick in the Netherlands is because I value having good forms of public transit and as well as a way to move around for free, like also known as bikes. That's why I want to live here, because I can move freely everywhere without having to stress about money moving left to right. So no, it's not, that's my lifestyle that I want to pick. I can't really do that in any other country in this world, sadly. Maybe Denmark, but that's a little bit too cold. So yeah, but thank you so much everyone for being here. You know, don't be, think a little bit, think outside the box. Think outside the box, don't be the person who just, you were put in the box and all of a sudden just accept your box. Don't be that person. Think outside the box, think a little bit critically, okay? Try to think a little bit now outside of these labels that we created. Vegan is a label, non-vegan is a label. All of these, animal is a label. Obviously some labels represent some things, right? Like vegan, for example, represents this idea that you don't exploit animals, right? Non-human animals. Animal, for some, it means a label that you're not human, that you're somehow inferior. For others, animals is just a group of individuals. It's a label that resembles a group of vertebrates. Sure, but the point that you're trying to make is, the point that I'm trying to make is, all these labels don't focus on what they are to you or what they necessarily mean or represent, but rather what they should represent. Because, for instance, we can't exploit an animal simply because they're part of a certain group. That's kind of stupid. That's racism, that's speciesism, that's another ism, that's a form of discrimination. You need to have a logical reason for exploiting somebody. Logical reason would be, what? They did something bad. Or, I don't know, you need to do it. Or, you know, they're not a somebody. If they're not sentient, they're probably not a somebody. In Germany, we call it thinking in drawers. That's a cool one. So I don't know, it's very difficult for me to explain exactly what I mean, but just don't think inside the box. Open that box up, open all of it up, and try to think logically. And try to think logically in a way that makes sense, not like in terms, right? That's what I mean by labels. That it makes sense in actual descriptions of reality, because labels and terms and words, they only make sense when we describe reality to them. Take, for instance, a lot of the times people appeal to definitions, right? Like, oh, well, that's not what this is. I don't care what this is. We describe an action, the action of exploitation. Whether you think what we do to animals is exploitation or not, it doesn't really matter. The fact of the matter is that they suffer from that as if it were exploitation. They experience it as if it were exploitation. So just don't do that to them. Doesn't matter what the term is, okay? Just like it doesn't matter if you call yourself vegan or not. The whole point of it at the end of the day is that you don't exploit animals. But I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much everyone for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow for Vegan Times. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm sorry, I just really gotta pee.